Hello, hello. I am so excited. Oops. I'm so excited. I am. This has been I've been like really doing a lot of hermit stuff, like hermiting and really figuring things out. And anyways, today I'm doing something a little bit different. We're doing a root chakra reading. And I'm also doing the collective pre-shuffle reading that I was just shuffling and just, you got to get back into the mode after having not done it for about a month. Like I haven't done an all signs reading for a month. So I, wrote down all my signs so I can keep the time. And got my angels pulled already, and I got the root chakra here. So we're going to do a quick angel. We're going to go over the angel messages, the angels that are here with us today, helping us do the reading. And then I'm going to go over this, I call it collective. You can call this the collective reading. You can call this the pre-shuffle collective reading, the energy of the collective that is dealing with this stuff here. So it's really exciting, and it really, and it kind of got me started. As soon as I look at the cards, as soon as I pull the cards, as soon as I put them out here, my mind's going, and I can see I can see a lot of answers here. So we're going to get going. We're going to start. I wanted to start doing the kind of focus on the chakras and focus on aligning ourselves. And that's going to help everything else. So once we get all that done and we're all more aligned with ourselves, and we know our own energy, we're aware of our own energy. We know when we have to protect our energy. We know when we have to recharge our energy and all that stuff, right? And so once we get everybody gets really aligned with their chakras, we can start doing more fun readings, like more love readings. How she feeling, what's coming in for love, all that stuff, right? What's the point of asking for love when we're going to keep hearing the messages of someone is being unhealed, someone's going through grief? That's not the time to start a relationship. Is when someone is going through grief and or sadness or a breakup or a loss of something, or a change in their life. When people are going through any of these changes in their life, they have we have to be supportive, and we have to be there when they need us, but we also have to let them figure themselves out, right? That's the hard part. So we just have to be there. We just have to, and time is very valuable. So the people that value your own time, and also value the time that you spend with others, right? That's how we can see things differently. All right, so let's get started with the reading. And it's kind of also Monday is root chakra, Tuesday is sacral chakra, Wednesday is solar plex chakra, Thursday is throat chakra, and so on. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do this week. We're gonna start this year, the January properly. I'm not going to say it's the new year because, technically the new year is not until April, May. Okay. So we all know that. So let's not pretend we don't. So anyways, so this is about the time where we do the healing, right? So then when spring comes, we are ready. We are recharged. We are ready, just like the plants, just like the seeds. They come out, they start sprouting in the spring, right? So let's get ourselves ready, like the seeds for the spring. Nurture ourselves. And that's just my own intuition. That's my own 2 cents. But yeah, today we have Archangel Raziel, and he's going to help us to clear our chakras. See, that's the angel that even came out today. And I already had this in my head that I was planning to do the chakra reading today. So he's there with us too to help us. So I do nothing without the angels that are sent by the Most High, Creator, the Most High God. That is who I deal with. I don't deal with I'm not an idol worshiper. I'm none of that. So I don't resonate with that stuff. And anyways, I just want to let you guys know I went on this dating show, and yes, I already knew. See, I have my own reasons, and I will talk about it on a video yet. It might be on my other channel, but I will talk about it. And I have also thought about my reasons for going on there, and also what I do, right? So I have been watching for a couple of weeks, and I've been observing. And I'm very intellectual, and I'm very smart, and I'm very intuitive. And I also see a lot of those people, they're not ready for a relationship. They're not ready to start even dating. A lot of those people need to heal. So, you know what I mean? But I don't play with idol worshipers or people that do. So it was just for fun. Anyways, let's get going. Let's go. So we got art. Let me put my glasses on so I can really clearly. Just had my glasses. Where'd they go now? I had them here. Oh, they're right here. Hey, fire nice. Fire nice. Fire nice. I don't know. There must be a song like that. Hey, Will. Hey, nice to see you guys. Thank you for being here. All right. So yeah, patience is good to have. You know what I mean? And some people need to learn those things. And yes. So yeah, technically I'm famous now. And they were trying to make me look like, make me sound bad or make me infamous. They can't. They can't. I have a comeback for everything they said about me. Like there even was a reaction video made about me. So it's all good. We're good. I don't care. I did something to like, I did something that I never would have done. I don't know what possessed me to do it, but I did it and it was fun. It was for a second. It was fun and whatever. Anyways, compassion, Archangel Zadokul, soften your heart with the respect of all people involved, including yourself, right? And that's what I try to do. Without my angels, I'd be a total, that I should have brought Cass with me, not Anna. Anna's the nice one, right? So Cass is like more like, you know, more like a sword. Cut them with words, right? But I wasn't like that. I was very sweet when I was there. So Anna was with me, my Anna side. So, anyways, have compassion. People that feel the need to like put others down. People that feel the need to you know, their life is observing others and then making fun of them. Those people are very unhealed people and they're sad people. So that's what I have to say. Because I already know now. If I was still unhealed, like very unhealed, and I was still in my hatred energy, I would have really popped off on these people. But I'm not going to, because I understand it differently now. I laugh about it because it's funny. Life review, Archangel Jeremiah, take inventory of your life. Resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. So yeah, get your tea, get your coffee, chill with me. Share this amazing reading. Yeah. Thank you so much, Fire and Air. Compassion, Archangel Haniel, trust and follow your renewed passion in your life and in your career. Trust it, because if it's from the creator, it will always, you will always be supported in all areas. You just have to believe it and you have to trust it and you have to believe in yourself. Chakra clearing, Archangel Metatron, call upon me to clear and open your chakras using geometric shapes. Shapes help us too. Colors. I do colors. Like for me, it's colors a lot. I also have my chakra cards here. So we got that. Now we got Archangel Zadokul. Notice the reoccurring loving guidance and that you hear inside your mind and or from other people. That is all guidance. When you could be popping off on someone and then you end up being nice to that person, or you think of something really positive to turn that negative into a positive, that's when you're being guided. It's not just your own mind. That is actually you being guided by the Most High. When you can overpower someone being hurtful, and you can turn it into you can understand it instead of you can understand what the person is going through, and you can turn it around. You know what I mean? So clear Clairsentience, Archangel Rahul, notice the reoccurring physical and emotional feelings as they are signifying divine guidance. And yeah, I would totally do a reading for Kendra G. I would totally do a reading for her. I would open up her heart so much that I would probably have her in tears. I would probably have her in tears. You know what I'm saying? So today we're doing the root chakra, which is about feeling safe, feeling balanced, feeling good. It says that often when you have this issue, is blockage. The root chakra can manifest as a physical issue like arthritis, uh, uh, con- contraception, or bladder, or even colon problems, or even emotionally through feelings of insecurity about finances or basic needs. It's well become when it is when it is aligned and open. Everything will be fine when it's aligned and open. We will you will feel grounded and secure both physically and emotionally. And I did my yoga already today, my stretching and my yoga. I didn't do any dancing today. But yeah, so it's that chakra right there. It's like the first chakra. And depending on what your belief is, like, the Native Americans, they do believe that their chakras on their feet. So like they don't sit like that. So they stand up and their chakra is on their feet. So it depends on who you are and what you believe in. All right, let's get going into reading. I don't want to make this like a long reading like that. So now we're going to start the collective reading. And we're going to start the collective reading at 11:55. 11:55. I was seeing 333 too. I was seeing 333. All right, so grief. A lot of the collective have been going through grief, whether you've lost an animal, whether you've lost, people, whatever. Grief is grief, right? This person here is holding a puppy, so a dog. So like for some of you could have lost a dog, but that broke your heart, because this is the heart chakra. So that whatever the loss was broke your heart, right? But there will be miracles that will make you very happy. Miracles will be coming in that will make you very happy. Is there miracles here? And it's yellow, which is like it's solar plex. It's going to really recharge you. Whatever is going to be, whatever you're going to be doing is going to be really recharging for you. And what you're going to be doing is renewing yourself. You're going to see how she's like sitting in the sun and she's energizing herself. So this is how we charge ourselves too. We have to go sit out in the sun, or even if you can't get in the sun, even like tanning beds can give you vitamin D. And also take vitamin D. I've been taking vitamin D pills and take one pill a day, and that's actually helped me to feel better too. So this is going to help you to feel more grounded, just recharge yourself. So as we're going through grief and stuff like that, or losses or sadness or anything like that, or even feeling drained, even if you're not going through grief or sadness, if you're going through feeling drained from helping others, if you're the collective, you could be helping others. And we can be feeling drained sometimes, right? And then I pulled some tarot on that. So the tarot that I pulled on that is the Knight of Cups with the grief card here. So somebody could be coming in, offering love and being more loving to you. That's what shows here with the grief card. So if you've been going through grief, there could be someone, a masculine energy. They may be wanting to take you out, somebody that wants to come in and offer you some emotional comfort, love. This is the Knight of Cups. He's just sweet. He's like the knight that is like sweet. He might bring you something sweet. He may bring you a coffee, or do something sweet for you, right? And I feel, and then so the next card that came out for the collective here was the Five of Pentacles and the Six of Swords, which means that the miracle is here that's coming in that you may not notice it right now if you're still working on your healing here or on your grief here, figuring that out. You may not see this coming in, but somebody wants to come and balance the scales. somebody wants to move to calmer waters with you. So this could be this Knight of Cups that, miracles are coming in because, you're balanced, things are becoming more fair and things are moving to calmer waters. So somebody may have been giving to someone that really didn't deserve it in the past, right? And now they're coming to balance and wanting to move to calmer waters here. And that's going to be the miracle here. And this is going to help you to recharge yourself. All right. So if you're still a little bit wobbly when it comes to your spiritual growth here too, like your mysticism, which is spirituality. And that's what we do here. And if you're still a little wobbly on your spirituality or whatever, like the star card, which is healing, which is also becoming a star, and maybe for some of you, you're upcoming, healers and readers and light workers and all that, or motivational speakers, or any of those things that help people, right? So for some of you, you are still working on that, right? So that fell sideways, but before that, I'm a little ahead of myself here. But before that, you have a brand new start here. Once you recharge yourself, you have the world card here. You have the world you have the world on, have your back. Like the world has your back. There's going to be a new start too for some of you. And it doesn't matter if you haven't figured out everything about spirituality. You don't need to figure out everything about spirituality to start something, okay? To start your journey. You don't have to, okay? It can start with you could read for somebody. You could read for somebody that, may not have a lot of visitors, maybe go to nursing homes and read for, the people, ask them if they want an oracle, or, start with oracles. That's, if you want to become a reader, oracle is a good way to start. Oracle readings is a good way. It's also a good way to incorporate in healing and therapy. It's really good to incorporate oracles in therapy. I would suggest that. And then at the bottom here, we have joy and soulmate. And then the tarot, bottom of the deck of the tarot card here, we have Two of Cups, which is also soulmate energy. And here we have the soulmate. So there's going to be a lot of joy coming in for some of you. And there's a lot of enlightenment. Okay. So for some of you, you are really being enlightened and you are really recovering and discovering the key to happiness as well. Because you are on the quest of enlightenment, maybe teaching someone else the way, for some of you, you're showing someone else the way, spiritual way. So you have the key to do this. All right. So that's what I have for the collective oral message here. Now we're going to get into all of the cards, all of the reading, all of the zodiac signs. Beautiful cards. Thank you. Hey, everybody. How many, JB, how many YouTube channels do you have, JB? Have a little coffee. Where'd everybody go? Get your butts back in here. We're starting Aries right now. Get your butts back in here. And anybody that wants to ask a question, like later on, like after, if you want a personal question, you can donate to my PayPal. My PayPal is linked in the description of every video. It's at almost at the very bottom. So yeah, if you just want to support this channel too, you could do that too. And it's up to you. It's not required, but it is really appreciated. Alrighty. So we're going to start with Aries at 1842. 1842. All right. So I'm not going to try to rush too much because, how are people going to get the message then? All right. What does Aries need to be more grounded and stable and happy? Perception, gratitude, impatience, and workaholic. Bottom of the deck is gossip. Are you gossiping, Aries? Are you being impatient? Are you just working too hard? For some of, this is like, I'm not going to say too much. What does Aries need? What is Aries perception of of love. What is Aries' perception of love? Because this is the heart chakra. So is your heart chakra open? So you need to look at love differently. And also be very grateful for, maybe you have a sister, mother, somebody that really loves you, and this person could be sharing spiritual love with you, and it's saying be grateful. It's saying be grateful. It's going to help you to feel more grounded, and it's going to help you to feel more patient. If you are been impatient, if you're feeling like you can't reach what you can't, it's hard to reach your goal, like you're almost there but it's hard, and maybe you've been working too hard, maybe it's time to recharge yourself, right? Maybe it's trying to see things differently, see it from a different perception. Love, love is a lot of different things, so we have the Five of Swords. Maybe there's been a lot of fighting. Why is the perception here? So the Empress came as sideways perception. So maybe because maybe you haven't really been loving on yourself. Maybe you haven't been loving on yourself and doing, listening to your own sensitivities, like your own, what is like, why are you having sensitivities to things or whatever? Because the Empress is very sensitive. And if she's sideways, that means that, she's not in her, like she's not feeling safe, or she's not in a place where she can feel like an empress, like, So see things from a different perception, see things differently. And that's going to help you see, and that's going to help you to learn to open to balance your King of Cups with your thoughts, your negative thoughts. So if you are a masculine, then it's going to help you to really open up your heart as a man, or like your masculine emotions, your masculine emotions that are loving. This is going to help you to learn how to be more sensitive to yourself. Success. This is going to bring you success and Judgment in the bottom of the deck. So what is gratitude and patience? Gratitude and patience. Ooh, that is a lot. There's Judgment again. And there's the Queen of Pentacles. So you may have been judging yourself a little bit too hard. And you may have, like, you are already, like, whether you're male or female, you are working on your toxic traits that the traits that are making you ungrateful, or the traits that are making you impatient. You are really working on this, because the Devil came out as well with the Seven of Pentacles, and the Seven of Pentacles is telling me that you have been working on that. And then the King of Swords came out with the Two of Pentacles, which means that you have really, and it fell on the card of gossip as well. So you've been really trying to be more logic, and you've been trying to be more in your masculine, whether you're a female or male. You've been trying to be more in your strict energy, and trying to balance that out and not talk bad about others, or like gossip is talking shit, right? That's what it is, right? And that's also the Devil. And you've been working on that, working on your pentacles to, like, maybe, this is bringing you success, and you see that you're getting success, and you've been working really hard. Workaholic is here. Some of us, when we go through grief, we put ourselves to work, and then we work so hard that we end up crashing. And then we are drained for like 3 days, right? And then we don't really know how to recharge ourselves. And this is where the problem comes in, okay? That's where we can become Empress sideways, you know what I mean? We're not connected to our all four energies that we can embody as a human being. So you are trying to find a logic balance when it comes to that. And and have, and really believe that God is the only one that can judge you, right? So God is the only one that can judge you, and this is going to bring you a lot of peace and harmony, and do things in moderation too. Hey, Weston. Hello. So what's this workaholic here? Why is workaholic here? Workaholic, maybe at work. There could be some gossip at work as well. King of Pentacles. So you've been working really hard. You've been trying to, like, really be whether you're male or female, You've been really trying to be the boss. Maybe you're a boss, and that's why you have to work so hard, because you're a boss. If we're starting a business, if you're starting a career, you have to work harder than if you're just working for someone else. So yeah, so I feel like that you in the past have been feeling left out. You in the past have been like felt left out. You know, you're not getting left out again, because that's why you've been working so hard. And you whether you're male or female, once you own your own business, or when you own your own security when it comes to finances, you'll never feel left out again. Okay, you'll never feel left out again in the cold. Nobody will ever leave you out in the cold again. And also, you be grounded, and you know what to do, and you also know like when to say no, when to say yes, and you know how to make structure happen. Like you make rules. You are the boss, right? Because that's the emperor, that's the boss. You're the one that calls the shots. So what's this gossip about that's been holding you back from really being patient and seeing things from a different perspective, and also being grateful? Why is this gossip? This gossip, I bet you, has something to do with it. So the hermit wanted to fall sideways. So somebody hasn't really learned the lesson. That's why they like to gossip. So, and they try to get away with stuff. People that try to get away with stuff always gossip. You know what I mean? They don't want to learn. They don't want to do their soul searching. Okay, that's why it came sideways. They don't want to do their soul searching. So like this could be people around you, right? Like when I say this could be like at work, gossip, right? So you may have been isolating yourself, right? So you realizing that something is bittersweet because you've been planning how to be your own boss. And I feel like there is past life memories that are bringing you sweet thoughts when it comes to your emotions. Final message for Aries. So, gossip will leave you out and make you not accept love. So this is what I see. This could be at work that happens. This gossip, because it fell on the gossip card here. Maybe that's what you realize, and you've been isolating yourself. So gossip has made you miss an opportunity here when it comes to love. And also, like, look, and that was really that was a great opportunity. There is family, everything. The 10 of Pentacles is like everything, and then we got the Ace of Cups. That's like unconditional love. So for some of you, you may in the past have missed out on accepting love. Is there a chance of accepting this love that is unconditional and is somebody that really loves them? Yeah, there is. Look, as long as you heal anything and you heal yourself, you heal the situation, and you find your balance, and you see things from a different perspective, and then let it be, let divine judge it, right? So in the past you may have left yourself out, but there is a new opportunity coming in for you. Okay, Aries? All right. Yeah, stop listening to your friends. Okay, so if you're happy about something and your friends say they shoot you, they say negative things about the person that you're with, or negative things to you about the person, whatever, that person, that is not happy for that person is not happy for you if they don't have a valid reason. I'm just saying. All right. I'm just gonna shuffle it maybe a little bit, and then we're gonna start with Taurus. And you guys, you can light my chat up with lots of emojis. Okay, you're not gonna get blocked. I don't think. I think you can do 5 or 6. I don't know. I think you can do as many as you want. Mine. All right. So Taurus is gonna be at 2852. Hit that like button, everybody, as you come in or as you go. Don't forget. It helps the algorithm catch up. And I've been kind of this channel's been kind of stuck for a bit. So we have to kind of pull it loose, okay? So I need all you guys' help right now. 2910. 2910. All right, so Taurus, let's see what's the issue with you, Taurus. Let's see what's the issue with going on with your life. All right, what is something that Taurus could. I see perception, so maybe seeing things differently. So what will bring Taurus more peace and happiness and joy and feel grounded and all that? So you're having a hard time accepting something here, because could it be dealing with a mother, or even someone has already left, you know what I mean? Somebody that's on the other side. So, but they know that they're with you, you know, they are with you. If if it's the feminine and the other side, you know, if you're feeling like you're not like maybe you like to bake a pie or something, and you don't maybe you don't think that you're good enough to do it, or you can't do it right, and know that your ancestor, somebody that's a feminine, is there helping you, like helping you make the dish when you're making it. So I feel like for some of you have a hard time accepting the help from the other side when you get those things. To give yourself the confidence, okay? Because you have to have the confidence to be able to do the things, right? When our ancestors, they're with us and they want us to make something, and we doubt ourselves, well, we can't do that, or anything in life. Like if they want us to, if we feel like we need to do something, and our heart is telling us to do something, and that's being guided, okay? That's like you're being guided when you're being told to do something, accept that you can do it. Accept yourself, and this is going to help you to feel more grounded. Accept yourself and accept the things that you cannot change and the things you not have control over. We don't have control over everything. So accept that, and for some of you, you're dealing with guilt, and you have a hard time trusting. Guilt, you have guilt, and or maybe you deal with someone that may feel guilty, right? But this is what you need to do: is accept yourself, accept the things that happen, accept the things that happen, because living in the guilt and not accepting it it's stopping you from being happy. Hey, way up there, what's up? And then we got abundance on the bottom of the deck. Abundance. For some of you, you may have felt like, either you may have felt like ignored by your mother, or maybe your child felt ignored by you. Maybe because you're living in guilt. Even our kids are affected when we live in that energy, right? Even our kids are affected, when we live in the energy of guilt and sorrow all the time. I used to hide myself away when I was feeling very low. There's a quest that you can go on. Maybe you can guide someone, right? Or somebody will guide you along the way, and you will discover, you will recover, okay? And then, when you're praying, also be realistic, right? And then you will see, like, if you see things like happening in your life when you pray for it, and then you start seeing these things that are changing in your life for the better, this is where you have to be very, like, you have to watch out that you don't get tricked into love, like, because tricked into love. Make sure that you are good. This is why it's important for you to accept anything that you can accept, and let go of the guilt, and then abundance comes in. Because if you don't, you're gonna feel like everybody that wants love is gonna trick you, and then you're gonna be stuck, right? So don't think like that. So you will recover from this. Okay, so you will recover from this. For some of you, you may have a child that may feel ignored, or you may have had a mother that really ignored you. You know what I mean? So take it out how it resonates, Taurus. Let's see, what is this that Taurus has a hard time accepting? That you are safe, and that you have people that love you, and that you have a loving family that loves you? Is that what you're having a hard time accepting? You do have people that love you, and you do have like somebody that, that some at home that will make you feel secure and all that. But, you've been hurt before, or maybe you hurt that person before. Maybe there was a very painful ending, but you have learned from it. You have learned a lot. And now you are open with your heart. Now you're ready. So now all you need to do is let go of that guilt. That guilt is the only thing that's stopping you from being totally. This is the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is feeling safe, having your home, having your security, and also feeling like spiritually safe, all four corners of your home. Accepting that you are never alone, that you always have somebody there with you. See that? Just because you can't see them doesn't mean they're not there, okay? You have lots of people love you, okay? And if you haven't had that, you're going to be having that. But you have to learn, you have to let go of the guilt that happened here. The painful ending that happened, right? That's when abundance can come in for you, is when you let go of the painful mental. This is all in your mind, okay? So that mental pain that happened, or for some of you, you may have gone through surgery, right? And maybe you gone through some maybe you had some mental anxiety or whatever, and maybe you didn't help as much, but you know what? You are going to heal from it, right? And that's going to bring you a lot of abundance. So what was this painful ending that happened that is making you making you feel bad? We had the Moon card and the Moon card, and then we have the Knight of Swords. So there was some illusions. There were some things that weren't true that kept you up at night. There's some things that weren't true. Do you see that? That were not true because it was the Moon in reverse and the Ten of Swords. Or there may have been some shady shit that kept you up, But this is bringing you this new start. This catapulted you to this new start. So this new start, this abundance. I mean, how can you let go of guilt? What is a way that Taurus can just let go of things that they cannot control? King of Wands. Be compassionate, be loving, the fire sign is like somebody that's very compassionate, that's very, warm, loving, gentleman, and, the burdens, drop those burdens, let go of the burdens and manifest what you want. Manifest, letting go of feeling insecure or not seeing love when it came in, and learn to just love yourself. And that's when you attract exactly that. Okay, so how can this abundance come in? How can this abundance come in for Taurus? It looks like you're sitting on an abundance here. You're sitting on gold here. You don't even know, okay? So I feel like you need to just really trust yourself. So you're learning how to make things happen, how to use all the energy to create what you want. The magician, it kind of came sideways, but you are still figuring it out. But you're letting only the creator judge, you're letting only God judge. And this is helping you to heal, realizing that people can judge you, only God can. All right. And we sometimes are our own worst judge. What is this? The despondent, the Hierophant. So the Hierophant here, that's your sign. That's your, the Hierophant is your sign, but it's also, this is also like your intuition. The Lovers. This is also your intuition, but this is yours. This is about structure. Maybe there was, despondent here, meaning that maybe you had a mother, or maybe you are a mother that felt like that that, that you felt like, very, things were very chaotic in your life, you know what I mean? And your child may have witnessed that, or you as a child may have witnessed that, where things were very chaotic, right? So you're bringing some structure into this situation, relationship, because this could be about a decision that you're making about love. You could be dealing with a soulmate as well, or you could have been dealing with someone that may have felt left out in the past. But you're planning here. You're planning to make an offer. So what is this offer that you are planning to make, Taurus, this year, that you're trying to manifest? You are not trying to get away with stuff. Like, you are not trying to get away with stuff. You are trying to learn from the past, because this came in reverse, which is fighting and betraying and trying to get away with, trying to be the last one to say something, that kind of stuff. But you're learning from that, and you got new ideas here. You got new ideas on how to approach something here. Everything has to start small. Even the Page of Cups, the Page of Wands, the idea. So you have the passionate idea, and you are learning, and now you're putting some emotions to it, some kindness to it, some love to it. You know what I mean? And that's when you can really embody the King of Cups. And this is how you can also overcome the endings that happen, the painful endings that happen, right? By really having your heart open. This is going to help you with your spiritual journey too, is like letting go of things that constantly cause you fights, and head towards your Two of Cups, right? Someone that gets you, you know what I mean? Someone that gets you, someone that you already feel invested in, but you've been very defensive in this, and you've been thinking about it for a long time. All right, Taurus? That's what I got. You want to move to calmer waters here. And you're going to be sending messages, or there's going to be a lot of things are going to happen quickly, okay? So when it does happen, it's going to happen quickly, and you're going to just jump off the cliff, okay, with this person. And that's the truth. Okay, that's what I got for you, Taurus. What else? Anything else? Final message for Taurus. Final message about the Magician and Lovers and the King of Cups. And so be strong, have this strength, which is spiritual, have the strength to manifest, but also, and also saying be strong, but even when tower moments happen, be strong, don't freak out when things just don't work out right away, or if things kind of go away, don't, when it's asking you to have a lot of strength, and then the tower happens, something happens in your life that really shakes things up in your life, and that kind of puts a pause in the situation. Don't give up. Don't give up if you feel invested. All right. That's what I got for you, Taurus. All right. Gemini is going to be next. I haven't done this in a minute, but that's going to help you to feel more grounded, is to be more open to love, being loving, being open to love too, and not miss when someone is actually, maybe someone's flirting with you and you totally miss it all. When we don't even do that anymore, then we don't even, we don't even notice if someone's trying, right? All right, Geminis. We're going to do Geminis. All right, we got 4335. 4335. How is everybody else's new year going so far? Has everybody already gone through all that cold and both crap stuff? All right, any Geminis in the house? Jimmy Jams. I know, the more I come on here and do this, all sign stuff, the more people will come in. Thank you, Fire and Air. I'll make you a mod again, since we're going to be collaborating. Me and her are going to be doing a collaboration. I have a few other women that I want to do a collaboration with. But it might be a surprise. I'll make you a mod again today, since you're doing that. All right, let's see. What do we got? What does Gemini need to work on to feel like nobody can push them down? Nobody can push them down. Bow, bow, bow. Once we start learning from everything and even criticism, we can learn from. I forget where my freaking camera is. I need to learn to start looking at the camera. All right, so recover. You're going to be recovering from whatever you're going through, Geminis. All right. How can Geminis really go after what they've been wanting to go after for years? And this is love, finances, and everything. Got Gemini. So, Geminis, you can teach people about like how you healed, and that's what I'm doing here. Okay, I'm healing and I'm recovering right now. Okay, and I'm well on my way on my grief and recovery. And when I say recovery, it's not drugs and alcohol, none of that stuff. Okay, no addictions like that. We maybe cigarettes, and that's it. All right, and maybe sleep. I have sleep dyspnea. I know there's some like there's videos made about me right now, so they're saying all kinds of things. But anyways, we're not doing that right now. But I'm speaking about Geminis, so maybe other Geminis are going through. I don't fucking know. But anyways, you are recovering from the grief that you're going through. Maybe you lost animals, people, babies, whatever. Like we lose people. I've lost lots of people. That's what I'm saying. And you can enlighten people with that. You can maybe help someone, show someone the way spiritually. How to overcome grief, how to know that you're gonna not always feel that way. It's gonna, you're gonna start feeling your loved one's love, and then you're gonna start healing, okay? And then you're gonna start wanting to live your life again. You're gonna start wanting to focus on you again. It's hard, but you'll get through it. All right, so what else for Geminis here? How can Geminis be more grounded and really let everything take off that they want? 2025. You're growing. This grief that you've gone through and you're recovering from it is helping you to grow. This you in your life is growing. Your situation is growing. Look at all my plants. I never had them 4 years ago. But look, yeah, everything is growing, right? Growth and going with your instinct. Going with your instinct, Gemini. And I feel like there is someone here that could be guilty, feeling guilty, and they may have not maybe felt like they not helped you enough. If you are if you are like the mother in this situation, if you are the child in this situation, you may have felt like guilt in not helping your mother enough, or maybe you feel like Geminis, you didn't help your mom enough, or maybe whoever you're dealing with, Gemini, maybe your child felt like they didn't help you enough. But it's all good. We are all on our own. We are all on our own journey. We have to allow our children to to go off and live their life too. We have to be there for them, but also let them live their life, right? We can't keep them in a box. We don't want to do that either. And so, yeah, the star card come on here, and for some of you becoming a star. For some of you becoming a healer. This really represents a healer. The star card is the water bear. She brings water, but she's also very grounded because she's on the earth there, and she's like water on the earth. She's watering the ground, and she's also watering the water, right? So here you are recovering. You're putting your emotions everywhere. You're putting your positive emotions everywhere. And so the star quality, you are learning to be a star. You may have people watching you and learning from you and how to overcome grief and how to recover. Yeah, and this is bringing in love, even though when we are going through grief, we are our most authentic selves, no one can hide their feelings when you're going through grief. That's when people show their real feelings, is when people go through grief, in my experience, okay? And I'm more, and everybody's more vulnerable, right? And so that's why you have to protect yourself spiritually when you're going through grief, because you are more vulnerable you're more sensitive to energies, you're more sensitive to triggers, all of that, all of the above, right? So, Only put yourself around people that give you that love that you deserve and that you need to heal. When you're going through grief, don't put yourself in a situation where people are debating stuff or fighting with each other. It's gonna put you 10 steps back. I used to do that. I used to watch a lot of crime. I used to watch a lot of all that bullshit, right? And I don't anymore. And you know what? How much cleaner my mind feels? My mind feels clean. It used to feel dirty. My mind felt like my thoughts, just everything that I saw. It was just so bleh. And now I don't watch all that stuff. And now I don't have not like a dirty mind, like, sexually dirty mind, but just dirty mind, like everything, all the negative things that I saw that I couldn't even believe that people would do that would pop in my head. That's not our own thoughts, right? And that's what we surround ourselves with. And then it starts to affect us if we're a sensitive being, if we're a spiritual being having a human experience. And I'm one of those people that has never really been able to like really accept all the things that I saw from people. Cultural differences or not. Some things are not a cultural difference. Some things are a moral thing. Just gonna say that. All right. So, what is this Ace of Cups after grief? After grief, what is this Ace of Cups after healing from the grief? The Justice, Libra energy, but also justice. So you may have somebody also that has helped you get through the grief. This justice. It could be dealing with the Libra, right? This person really loves you. You know what I mean? Whether this is just your family member that loves you. Or, these readings are kind of like, it doesn't focus on one, like love. Being grounded does not focus us on just intimacy and love. It's focused on our whole life and everybody in it. So that's why these readings are you have to be discerning on who is who in your readings. All right, the growth. What is the growth here that is coming for Geminis? It's not in love, but it is family. So for some of you Geminis, your heart is still broken. And so for some of you, the growth that you've been experienced has not been love. It's not been your Two of Cups, because you've been heartbroken. So you have not been, that's not your experience, Gemini. For a lot of you Geminis, it's not been love that you've been experiencing as growth, but there's been other things that you've experienced as growth, right? Like me, I've experienced a lot of growth in plants. I've learned a lot about plants, and that you also, a lot of Geminis, you have learned that your family does love you. They may have made you feel like they didn't, but it's just the way they loved. Maybe they didn't know how to properly love. And so the love is your family. And for some of you, you have your own family that loves you. Your own. Your children that love you, and bring this, and this is going to bring you success, and also really you're going to be in a lot of comfort. You're going to be living in comfort, because the Empress is not somebody that has to really, chase anybody. They come to her for anything, right? And she makes anything grow too. So the Empress is somebody that's very fertile when it comes to, if you can have children, then you could be very fertile. But if it's a business, you could be very successful in this business. That could make you very happy, and your business could be like your these people could all love you. Your business, if I ever started a business, anybody that works for me is going to be loved like they're my family. They're going to be loved like they're my family. That's it. Period. So. But you will find you find your balance, okay, Gemini? You're finding peace in your balance. Whatever you're doing, you're finding peace in that. And this is helping you to really, be in your highest energy when it comes to the masculine energy. You're in your very spiritual energy, and also Queen of Swords, very logic energy, right? You very detailed. So what is this instinct what is the instincts here? What is your instincts telling you? Oh, I shouldn't ask that question. Your instincts are telling you that somebody's, like, when it comes to love, somebody's just gonna, this is why that this is explaining the broken heart thing for Geminis. But your instincts are already telling you that someone's just there to hurt you again, to try to get away with something. And this could be someone at work, this could be someone that, this could also be someone that has put you in a third party. And this could be a work third party. And this is someone that has left you out a lot. Your instincts are probably right. This person has made you feel left out. And yeah, King of Pentacles and Lovers. So your instincts are telling you this. So this is what your instincts does. That's why your heart is broken still, because your instincts are telling you this person, King of Pentacles, has broken your heart over and over when it comes to, and you also feel like this person is your soulmate. And this person has broke your heart. This is also the Hierophant. This is also tradition. This is also learned that, this left you sleepless nights. This has left you with sleepless nights and being defensive. So there's somebody that you've been dealing with that has left you with sleepless nights and being defensive and always having your guard up. And I feel like this person has an idea on how to overcome this painful ending that happened. So this person may come up with a new idea. They may be excited about an idea on how to have the peace and harmony and maybe move in with you, this person. They may even apologize. They are probably coming with an apology and an idea. They've been thinking about it for a long time. They want to move forward and they want to overcome this. They want to overcome, if there was a emotional cheating going on, they want to overcome this. This person may have been drinking a lot and they were just, they were just very aggressive. So you may have walked away from them, Gemini. They may have been hiding things from you, but your memory was, and your intuition, your memory was telling you what you needed to know. So you kept your emotions to yourself and let God judge it. All right, Geminis, that's what you did. All righty. It's true. Exactly. So true. All right, next we're going to move on to our Cancerians. Any Cancerians in the building? Yeah, I'm not really rushing it. You know what? Because you know what? The longer I'm here, the more watch hours I will have. This is my longest watch hours that I get is when I do all signs. I should start doing all signs every day. That would really get my algorithm up, moving. Let's move to Cancer, which is 5749. 5749. Too many Cancers in the house. I'd like to see what everybody is, what assigned everybody is. Okay. Let me have a sip of my water. For the Cancers, we need to have some water because they're the water sign. Yeah, I don't wear makeup. I only wear makeup on really special occasions. Because that's crap that we put on our face. I put lotion on my face, though. All right, Cancers. Cancers. Oh, baby. He's sleeping. Cancers. Cancers, feeling at an impasse right now. Having to accept some things and feeling vanity. Feeling kind of like you're alone. To me, an impasse is like, not knowing whether it's like, to me, it's like a fork in the road. You're not knowing where exactly to go. But I feel like there's hope where there's a will, there's a way. Right, I don't wear makeup at all. Me either, girl. You know what I mean? Me either. If I have a husband and he wants me to look beautiful and he wants me to get all dressed up and stuff like that, I totally do it for him. Every time. But Other than that, like, that's like role playing. It's all good. But yeah, so other than that, not really. All right, so impasse. What is this? So you're having a hard time trusting yourself. What is this that you're having a hard time trusting, Cancers? Ooh. Ooh, I get it. Okay. So you got the Knight of Cups here, which is your energy, or if you are a feminine, you could be dealing with a masculine. If you're feminine Cancer, you could be dealing with a masculine water sign, or someone that wants to come and offer you love, but your heart is broken. And so Cancers, your heart broken. Okay. So allow yourself to heal, right? Um, when it comes to having strength, like this is spirit, this is spiritual strength, right? So like not having physical like strength, but like, yeah, having physical strength, staying physically strong, but hold yourself back from like any aggression. Because like see how, and just kind of gently tame your animal within you. And I feel like this is going to help you to heal your heart, because you're going to have a very much clear mind. A clear mind helps us to heal our heart. That it's funny how that works. But once we understand the situation, it helps us to start healing. And understanding a situation, you need to have a clear mind. And once you have a clear mind, you can heal. What is it that you need to accept for you to be more stable and grounded feeling? So the Page of Pentacles came in reverse, and then we have the Seven of Swords here, and we have the Five of Pentacles, which is like not being fair. And if someone's been unfair to you or has hurt you, try to get away with stuff and never give you nothing, or just never even talk to you, about something, and they did something to betray you, accept even if it's you that did this, and you are working on yourself. Accept that you can't have accept the things that you cannot change, but you can only grow from them, and we can only learn from them. We can't go back and change it. We're not we can't, we're not time travelers like that. Only in our mind we can time travel, not in actual realism, not in reality, but in our mind. Yeah, because our mind is a big part of our energy, so that's why it's real too. Mind travel. So this person, whatever you didn't accept, whether this was in yourself or in others, this person, whether it's you or this other person, has been working on themselves, has been working on on their money, has been working on perfecting their money as well, and learning the truth. And they've been really thinking about they've been really thinking about the truth, and like how it left them burdened. Okay, so like always take a resonates with the rest behind. What is it why are you feeling like you're not having, like, nobody understands you? Why do you feel like nobody understands you and no one gets you, Cancers? It's like the cards wanted to come out, but then they didn't. Like they kept in there. So it's like that you have felt left out. So vanity, meaning that you have felt left out in the past, like you've been left out in the cold, or like you felt like someone didn't care, or maybe it's you and another person. You don't feel accepted, or maybe it's a church you don't feel accepted, right? Because there's a church there, but you have learned to own your own spirit. You have learned to connect with your own spirit. This is the King of Wands, and this is like you connecting with your own spirit, so you never left out again. So this has changed things around for you. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune. this has changed things around for you and really helped you to walk your spiritual path, whether you're masculine or feminine. But I feel like for a lot of you, you may have dealt with the masculine, and now you had to like embody your own masculine fire energy to really connect with God as a masculine energy. And I feel like this has helped you to turn things around, and now you are really trusting your spiritual path too, like where your spirit is that guiding you to go. And this is helping you to recover the grief that you've been suffering and the guilt that you've been suffering as well. And this is growth is coming out of this. What is the growth that's coming out of this for Cancers? And you may have fire in your chart too. So now you're learning to be more so if something is like, you know, if you have to push something, you don't do it anymore. Like if you feel like you don't want to go to a party, but in the past you may have just pushed forward and done it anyway, like this came in reverse. So you're not doing that anymore. So now the reason that things are growing for you is because you're really nurturing things. You're nurturing yourself and you're nurturing everything that you are working on. And also, like, this is helping you, like, this is yourself, obviously. So you have been working on yourself, and now you are becoming an empress. And, you know, you don't go to parties anymore, right? Like you have a lot of control over your emotions. You are good with your own emotions. You may have said no to parties. Like even if you didn't want to go in the past, like you may have gone. And now if you've been invited to parties or whatever, you always, like you just started saying no. Like when you didn't feel like going, you didn't push yourself to do it. You just said no. And this has helped you to heal. All right, Cancer. So, you know, sometimes we got to say no to the things that we really don't want to do, but we do it because we want to help someone else. Because you know what? Like that kind of happened with me going on that show. I almost like, I kind of wanted to help another girl, you know what I mean? Like just because she was waiting for people to come in and nobody came in and nobody wanted to go on that night. So I kind of pushed it forward by being on there. Right. So like, you know what I mean? Sometimes it's not our job. You know what I mean? They don't need us. Right. Anyways. What is the final message here for Cancers? Okay, so it's saying, you know, you have foresight. You know where you're going now. Now you know where you're going. And you already know what you're invested in. And this is going to bring you success. And if something comes around again, somebody comes around and again, and they didn't see you in your love in the past, all right, this person may have been juggling you. This person was no good, okay? So they might come back and like try to like, oh, remember this, remember that. Yeah, they call them familiars, okay? If you've already dealt with an energy and somebody else comes back into your life that reminds you of an energy that you've already dealt with or healed or whatever, and the familiar has not, and they have that, you know, and then you don't have to accept them in your life. You know what I mean? Even if that person like reminds you of someone that was not good in your life, you don't need to put yourself in that person's life to be a lesson. If someone reminds you of someone, and that's called a familiar, okay? If someone reminds you of someone and that was not a good situation and it was a very toxic situation, and you choose to deal with that, that is saying that you're choosing to take that lesson on. Whether it's within another person or not, and they remind you of things, that's saying that you're signing up for that lesson. All right, Leos. 10903. 10903. 10903. So when familiar peers when familiar spirits come into my life and they try to push them, and they were negative, and the familiarity of this energy may not even be the same person, right? Like I said, If that energy reminds you a really toxic person in your past, that's called a familiar, and that's called a lesson, not a blessing. And it's choose carefully. Choose carefully. The devil just pops out. Yeah. Like I said, oh, that card the devil really wanna play, eh? Let's put you away. See, now we got the King of Cups, right? We don't accept the devil here. We don't play with that here. We don't play with that here, okay? All right, Leos, let's see. What does Leos need to do to feel more grounded all around? Leo's sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Oh, don't strike me down for that. I like to say that sometimes. I don't know. Okay, so we have service in reverse. So maybe what you can do is maybe do things for not yourself, for others sometimes more. Is saying maybe you haven't been too much of service for others. It came in reverse, right? Maybe you haven't really been there for someone. Maybe you need to, maybe this is going to help you with your trust. We're going to turn it upside. We're going to turn it the right way up for you, Leo. Because this, like maybe going to talk to an elder, like, doing something nice, going to just hang out with them, give them your time. This is going to bring you enlightenment. It could be like your you could be someone older, you know what I mean? It could be your grandma, you could be your grandfather that is guiding you. Maybe your grandfather. Okay, so I feel like this is from like the other side. This reminds me of from the other side. So I feel like this is you, Leos. This little child here is you. And we're all little children, okay? So I feel like that whoever this is to you from the other side is guiding you to be more of service of someone that is older. It could be a feminine here. It could be your grandma. It could be someone, that's in a nursing home and it's saying service. And this is going to bring you happiness and enlightenment. In the bottom of the deck, perception. And this is going to help you to see love differently. Leos, be nice. Play nice, okay? Don't live in your ego, Leos. It's going to only hurt you, okay? You know what happened to the cowardice lion, right? Because he tried to live in his ego. He became coward. Just kidding. I don't really know the whole story anymore. Let's see. What else for Leos? What else can help Leos? Release the grief. Release the grief, okay? It's like rain. Imagine it to be rain. Imagine it to be like rain and then it just kind of stops raining and the sun comes out. Like that's kind of, I feel like this is what you're going to learn here. You're going to be very enlightened about like how bright things are on the other, they don't want you. Your imagination when we're grieving, our imagination of our loved ones is this, right? This is our view of them. But, maybe you're being enlightened to see things differently, right? To see a different perception here, Leos. To see the happiness, to see them on the other side happy. And, they're sad when we're not happy down here. And to help you to be more happy and get more wisdom. See, we're born with knowledge. A lot of us, not saying everybody, but a lot of us are born with knowledge that we don't know how to use. And as we get older, we're learning how to use it. And that's when it becomes wisdom. And being around the elders and talking to elders, intuitive, smart elders, okay, that have gone through some shit in their life, that helps you to really elevate your spirit. So I've done a lot of that in my past. And so I would suggest that to anybody that's on their spiritual journey and you're starting to in your spiritual journey. If you have elders in your life, in your family, friends, or you're just guided to somebody like I was, take those opportunities and soak everything up. Like, absorb everything. For some of you, you may have a hard time speaking about it. So this is something you need to accept, okay? Accept something here. Accept it, and this is what's going to help you. Accept that they're with you. When you're cooking and stuff, like when I cook and stuff and I don't really know what I'm doing and it ends up being really great, I'm like, I know you were with me. Like, I always know that somebody was with me helping me do that. I'm not that good. And like prayer is going to help you to get over this grief. Like prayer does help grief, and it helps the guilt to let go of guilt. It does. All right, Leos. Open up your heart and you will see. Open up your heart and you will see unconditional love, divine love. And that was the first card, which is service, right? So when you open up your heart to someone here, this could be like, like it could be someone that you really love, take your children to see them, or maybe your parents took you to see someone in the hospital or someone in a nursing home. And that's when you learn real love, because when they speak just from their heart when they're that age, that is unconditional love. Queen of Wands, here you are. And this is going to help you with your spiritual path. If you've been feeling blocked, if you feel like that something from the past has been blocking you, somebody from the past has been hanging on, holding on, or holding you back, this is what I see, that like you going to talk to someone that, is wise, is going to help you to really stand in your power. It's going to really help you to stand in your power and really feel protected too, right? Well, they just want to fly out here. We have the King of Swords. The King of Swords just came out. That is like you could be dealing with a legal case as well. So what is this enlightenment here for Leos? Oh, we have a card down here. That shouldn't be there. Vanity. I'm going to put that back in there in a minute. All right, let's see. What is enlightenment here for Leos? When it comes to their root chakra, what's going to help them feel more grounded and rooted? Put an end to the fighting. Whoever you're fighting with, don't fight with them. Because you know what? When we fight physically, like if we use our spirit to fight people, we're going to drain our spirit. And it's going to be just for negativity, right? So this is conflict, right? So you get some enlightenment about this conflict, and this is going to help you start over and end the conflict as well. Completion. So whatever you're going to learn is going to make you happy, because this is yellow, makes you happy. And this is going to end the conflict that's been happening. And this is going to give you the proper memories. See, the High Priestess, people think of automatically, she's intuitive. But actually, in some tarot decks, she's actually someone that has a lot of memories. So she has a lot of memories, but she don't talk about them all. She has dark memories, she has the light memories, but she keeps everything. She keeps everything safe. And she is also safe because she's got the cross in front of her there. She's got the moon above her and she's got the moon below her, right? So the moon also protects her and all the information she has. And compassion just moved over here, the angel of compassion, which is Archangel Haniel. So how can Leos release the grief? So, you've been holding back your emotions for someone here. And, the Lovers is here, a decision to maybe apologize or offer love, or whatever it is that you've been holding back here. This is going to help you to release the grief that you're feeling, release this energy that you're feeling, is maybe to, I see a lot of love here, which is like the cups, and I also see the Lovers. So this is going to help you to really open up to your soulmate as well, like to your person, your relationship that you're in. This is going to help you to offer love and heal a situation as well, whether it's love or not, whether it is intimate love, soulmate love or not. You could be dealing with a Gemini or Aquarius as well. But this is something that's been burdening you. Like this has been burdening your spirit. When I see the wands, it's like it's a burden, and not even in your mind. It's like deeper than that. It's in your spirit. It's a burden in your spirit that you're holding here. And this is something that you're taking action on, or being suggested to take action on, is to open up your heart and make a decision here to talk to someone with your heart open to heal a situation that you've been worried about, that you've been thinking about a lot. So acceptance is here too for Leos. What is accepting here? Accepting the betrayal that happened. You know, obviously we don't get upset for no reason at all, right? So the 5 of Swords here and the 4 of Cups. The 4 of Cups here is saying that, you know, accept that maybe you know, rejection was God's protection as well. You know, if someone just, you know, accept that, you know, if someone just didn't see you as their love and they just constantly conflict and fight with you, accept that, you know, accept that. And this is going to bring the marriage that you want, the opportunities that you want. Let's see. What is this? What is this that you need to accept, Leos? What is it that you need to accept? The endings that happened with someone here. Could have been a Knight of Wands, someone is in and out. You know, someone that was in and out all the time. This could have been a sexual connection as well. That it ended, you know, with a player. You could have been dealing with a player and it ended with a player. They may have hurt you really bad. You need to accept that, let it go, and manifest your family, you know, that you want, right? Why is the 2 of Swords there? Why is the 2 of Swords showing itself again? See, whatever goes around comes around, right? Nobody ever gets away with stuff, right? If someone hurt you or if you hurt someone else, it will always come around again. It will always come around again. Maybe there was a third party, right? So whatever goes around comes around. You will overcome this, okay? Success. And shocking, you know, this is going to, for some of you, you could end up single, like by yourself, you know, something happens that you realize that maybe somebody had a third party, you know, and this is the shocking realization that, you know, maybe you're better off alone. You're more beautiful alone for some of you, because if they didn't see your love, they were just going back and forth on you, in and out. Oh, 1 minute they're in, the 1 minute they give you love, and then the next minute they keep secrets and keep you thinking, keeping you in your head. So what is the final message here for Leos to be able to heal from this? Why is it all the cards want to flip? So don't give up even when you're not happy, okay? So when you're not in your happy zone, this came in reverse, you're not happy. So the advice is, when you're not happy, don't give up. Even when you're not happy, because we're not going to be happy every day, okay? So keep on working on your own self and, you know, invest in yourself. You do have people that love you, you know what I mean? All right, Leos, that's what I got for you. Making sure. Oh yeah, I don't have any other cards. All right, next we're going to go to Virgos. All right, Virgos are at 123.05. 123.05. All right, after Virgos, I'm going to take a little break and just like stand up and walk around for a second, and then I'll be back and do the rest of the 6 signs, because I have a hard time sitting here that long. I need to walk around and stuff. All right, let's see. What do we have for Virgos? What does Virgos need to let go for them to feel secure, safe? Have faith in prayer. Have faith in your prayer. Have faith in your prayer. Sometimes, and I also seen bittersweet, but sometimes what we want is not really what is good, what is best for us. So sometimes rejection is God's protection. All right, so prayer and in faith here. All right. And, oh, you're feeling rejected. Rejection. And bittersweet. It came out again, so I had to take it, bittersweet. And then we have gossip. Okay, so for some of you, Virgos, you may feel like you reject it. Maybe some people gossip, right? Maybe some people talk shit because here we have gossip, and then a miracle happens after gossip, right? It's like sometimes people aren't gossiping, sometimes people are just talking about it, and that actually makes things happen, right? Because there's power in the word. There's power in your words, right? So our words are like swords, right? They can cut like swords too, right? But so what is the prayer here for Taurus? Oh, maybe you're dealing with Taurus, Virgo. I just thought Taurus for a second. So we have the Chariot. So don't give up. Like I said, prayer, and we got the Chariot. So even when things are in, how do I say that? Like Chariot can also mean at a standstill for a minute. You know what I mean? At a difficult part. So the horses aren't moving, so nothing's happening. So that means that they're at a difficult part right now. So like just because you pray doesn't mean it's going to happen on your time, is what I'm getting in this. So just because you prayed for it doesn't mean because nothing's happening that God is not answering your prayer. It's not time yet. You have to have faith, right? That you have to create all this with the energies, emotions, with spirit, which is God, and the earthly things. We need to or have the earthly things, and then we also have to have our emotions, our thoughts, our positive thoughts. So why is the faith card here? The Hierophant. So for some of you, you could be dealing with someone that's very traditional, or someone that is very intuitive, very spiritual. You could also be wanting, what is this Hierophant here doing? What are you praying for here and having faith in and taking a chance? So for some of you want marriage. I see that here. We have the Hierophant, which is also considered marriage, but maybe you feel like nothing's happened yet. You've prayed for a marriage, maybe you prayed for someone and God hasn't sent them yet, but he will. And you may feel like nobody cares or like that, right? Because you feel rejected. That's why I say it like that, because this card came after this, like when I was about to look at the bottom. So you're feeling rejected, but you will get your justice, okay, Virgo? You're feeling rejected. Why are you feeling rejected? Some of you may be feeling rejected by a church. You know what I mean? You don't need church to connect with God. You don't. You need a Bible, or you just need to talk to God. And whatever you're feeling, you ever have a question, this is how I get my answer. So if I have a question and it's a question that I need God's answer, I need God to answer me, I go open the Bible. Wherever the Bible opens, it will give me it'll give me enough information that I can make my judgment. So why are you feeling rejected? Because you've been left out before. You've been left out in the cold before. Maybe it's a certain religion. Because again, I see the church. What is this? Knight of Swords. Maybe you feel, okay, so for some of you, I'm saying you feel this way, not anybody else. Maybe this is what you think other people think of you, but you felt like this, that you have felt left out. So maybe because you felt left out a lot, maybe you were aggressive, like you were just like, at first thought you were like right there or whatever, like, maybe because, okay, so how do I explain this in a way that it's not just about church, but this is about like when we feel very low about ourselves, and when we don't feel very like secure, when we don't feel very confident about ourselves, when we get excited at that time, okay, when we don't feel very confident, but we all of a sudden get excited about an idea, and then we do something really quickly and without thinking. And I feel like for a lot of you, that's what you've kind of been doing, like, the Knight of Swords. And that's kind of like chasing, right? So you are finding the peace, like you're finding the balance. You're learning how to balance out your energies, your thoughts, and your feelings. That's harder for an earth sign to figure out their thoughts and their feelings, because their thoughts and their feelings are not their first energy. Their first energy is earth. So, what is bittersweet here? So you will celebrate, but it may not be exactly when or how you think it should be or would be, right? This could be your birthday. Happy birthday. I really did. Oh, did I say happy birthday to you? Oh yeah, that was a while ago. Yeah, I did say happy birthday. I was just thinking, yeah, we're not in Virgo. We're still in Capricorn. Happy birthday to all the Capricorns out there. What is the celebration that is bittersweet? Oh, so you may be like going, maybe you had a celebration and maybe it was bittersweet because it wasn't really planned. Like, so it wasn't really what you would have liked because whatever the celebration was, wasn't really what you liked because it wasn't really planned. Okay, so 3 of Wands. Ooh, sideways, that means that wasn't really planned. And now you know next time to plan it more strategically with everybody, with the family, and that's how you make things happen. Like if anybody that you want involved in a situation, that's who you have to talk to when you want to make plans. You can't just make plans in your own head and think that you have control over everybody and everything. That's why plans don't work out for people. If people do that, like if people think that I'm going to make this plan and everybody's just going to follow along, it doesn't work like that. You have to make the plans with the people that are involved in the situation. And I think that's why I had people sabotage themselves because they think they're in control of everything. And some people don't like that because some people may call it a surprise or whatever, but some people don't like it because they weren't involved in the planning or whatever, right? Or so that they couldn't really plan what they would have liked. I don't know. All right, see, what is this gossip about? The Virgo. About you not making a decision. And there's also Gemini energy here. Sideways. Tower. Tower. Okay, so because you have not been making any decisions, the Tower comes in and shakes everything loose. And now you have to make a decision. That's what usually happens in life. And then that's what maybe someone here is talking about. But this could be bringing in miracles for you. And this could be about a spiritual community as well. And this is going to help you grow and help you to manifest more love. Okay, anything else for Virgos? So we have Judgment, and we have the Moon, and we have the Lovers, and then we have the Magician. So if anybody's practicing magic or trying to do spells on someone, try not to, because you know what? It will backfire on you. I'm telling you, it will backfire on you. You will end up like this, feeling like, oh, I put all this into it, and you're going to feel heartbroken, okay? Like I said, I feel like somebody here is planning. Take what resonates. Everybody just take what resonates and leave the rest behind. If you're trying to hide something, especially if you're trying to hide something from a Gemini and Judgment here, which is reconciliation, if you're planning something here and you're not telling everybody, like I said, if you're not telling everybody involved, it could backfire on you. Don't try to control nobody, or never control nobody. What is the final message? Lead with love and always love, and that's going to help you manifest. And being defensive is being protective is good when it comes to your spirit, but don't be defensive. Be independent. Talk to a person. And don't be toxic positivity. Like, don't be so positive even when people are being toxic. Especially if you're dealing with a Leo or anybody in the spiritual community as well. Don't be toxic positivity. Like, don't just agree with everything just because you're being nice. Okay? Don't do that. You have to grow some strength, spiritual strength. All right, we're going to take a little break here. I might, what I have to eat? Well, I have a sucker. I have one more sucker left. I'm going to have my candy. All right, guys, I'll be right back. Ooh. Hold on. I'll just put that shoe for a sec. Be right back, guys. All right, we're back, guys. We're back. All right, we're back. All right, where we go? I'm back. I figured out how to All right, I'm back, guys. It worked. I threw food around for her. All right, so let's go to Libra. Libras are at 139.02. All right, Libras. Short break. Yeah, short commercial break. Oh, this stupid thing keeps popping up. It wants me to like get rid of some of my storage or make more storage, and I haven't done it yet. I have a sucker. All right, what does Libra need to know to be feeling really grounded and stable and secure? That you're sitting on an abundance, Libra. Why does this keep popping up? My thing. Libra, look. What do you need to know is that you're abundant. You are abundant. You are abundant, and you've been praying for this. So don't give up. Persevere, okay? What is going to help you to get your abundance and feel more abundant and know that you have the abundance? What is going to make you feel like you already, like, this is the happy card here. This is the abundance happy card, but it's like you and another person here are sitting on abundance. You and a few other people are sitting on abundance here. But you could be contemplating. You don't see the abundance here. You don't see the wealth and the treasure. You're not seeing the treasure. See that? You're it's below. It's like beneath you right now, below you. You can't see it right now. That's what the issue is here. That's why you're not feeling very happy and secure yet, because you have the abundance. You are the abundance, and you have the abundance, Libra, but you don't see it yet. And that something was fated, something was fated that you may be worried about. What is it that you're having a hard time with seeing the abundance, that how abundant you are, that's going to help you to feel more happy? Like, it shows me that you should be happy, but you're not. Like, it's saying that you're let's say you're, why does it keep doing this? It's like you're on the top. If you have 2 floors, you're upstairs, and there could be like a treasure buried. For some of you, look, see how the vents? So for some of you out there, I don't know who I'm reading for, but somebody out there, they could be having some treasure in their basement that is worth something, and they don't see it. All right, what is it that Libras are not seeing? You're not seeing that, you are protected and you don't need to do everything all. It's not all of your weight to carry. Just, you are the balance, and yes, you can do it, but you don't have to do this alone. Right? I feel like you are protected too, as you about trying to balance out so immortality. So we'll get into it. Despondent, miracles. For some of you, you may have like had, like again, you may have had a mother that may have, acted crazy, or maybe, couldn't deal with shit. Maybe she had a lot of anxiety. Maybe she went through some heavy shit, and maybe you felt ignored by your mama, or, maybe your child felt ignored by you. Take that how it resonates. But there is miracles coming in here that are going to make you very happy. You don't, you're not here to do, you're not supposed to do this on your own, but you are protected as you do. As you carry these two pails, you are protected. See how she's got like an invisible veil around her? I feel like for some of you, you're at an impasse right now. You're like you're at like at a standstill right now, and this could be like around the full moon. You're like at this moment, you're just trying to be grounded and be like ground yourself. And we just had the full moon in Capricorn, and that energy was like about responsibilities and stuff like that. You may have felt like very heavy responsibilities around that time, and you don't need to carry all the weight, right? There is people that will expand with you, that share their energy. And when you're around other people, you share energy. Even you share ideas. That is sharing energy, sharing thoughts, sharing communication. That's how you make it happen, right? And for some of you, you've been isolating yourself and because of grief, and you have been maybe been listening to some things that weren't even true, some deceptive things on TV, right? And this has made, while you were isolated, right? So this has made you feel a little bit impact, like you're at like a standstill. And there was some trickery that was going on, Don't believe everything you see that, people make it looks like they're happy on TV. They're not always happy. No, they ain't it, right? So all you're focused on right now is renewing yourself and recharging yourself, Libras, okay? Libras, you have to like recharge yourself. We have dudes back. Woo woo, woo woo. I want to go live later and do like live tarot readings or something like that, where people pay donations for readings and to get personal messages. So I'll do that later. And if anybody wants, and I do like a panel. So if anybody wants to come and get a reading, you can come on panel. I'll do the StreamYard. All right. So what is this abundance? Okay. So this abundance that is coming to you it's an idea from God, and this is going to bring you a happy family too. So this abundance that you don't see yet is from the Creator that gave you that idea. What is this idea? Page of Swords in reverse and Seven of Pentacles. This is for somebody, like some things that you should have been learning, you would have been able to see this abundance that was waiting for you. This treasure that was waiting for you, that you felt invested in. King of Pentacles. Okay, I won't. Let's see. Why is the Ace of Swords here with abundance for Libras? How to get this abundance? How to realize it? To have strength, like to have a lot of faith and strength, and move to calmer waters when it comes to mentally. Move to calmer waters, and then manifest with spirit. See how the Magician card or the manifesting sign is above her? As you tame your animalistic side, you're manifesting with your spirit. How can Libras feel less like they have to do everything alone, like immortality here? Like we are all mortal. We're not immortal here, so you can't be doing it all on your own. You're not immortal, Libras. All right, let's see. Why is immortality here for Libras? Why are they feeling like they have to do everything alone? Okay, so at the bottom of the deck we have Libras. See how in the bottom of the deck we have Libras again? But like it shows me like the Tower, the Death card, and then it shows me the Burden, and then it shows me the Four of Pentacles. So I feel like for a lot of you, there's something that happened in your life that has made you feel this way. Like you had to do everything, you had to carry all the weight. You had to keep your, hang on. You had to carry all the burdens. You had to, hold on so tight to everything you had or everybody that you had. And this has made you feel like that, you can't. This has made you feel like you had to do it on your own. You had to carry these pails on your own, and which is not true because, like this is why you feel this way is because there may have been something that happened that, a shocking thing that happened that left you burdened, Libra. But you're not immortal. You're not immortal, okay? Yes, you are protected, but you don't need to do all this alone, okay? You don't need to carry the burdens. You don't need to hold on so tight or, bottom of the deck is Justice. Find your balance and things will turn around for you, okay? Even at work. For some of you, like if you work like this is, or if you feel like if you have felt like you've been holding back and you really carrying a lot of burdens about something that happened and ending that happened, you're going to find your justice and the things will turn around for you, okay? Why is despondent here for Libras? So despondent here, seven of cups. That's confusion. That's also choices. And then we have the High Priestess here, which is memories and confusion. Like you for some of you, you have so many thoughts, like you hold so much in, like you have so much in your mind that has maybe like you may have dealt with a mother like this again. Like if you are a child, and especially if you're like but take that husband. If you're the mother, you may have felt like very confused about what you knew and the information that you had, but you knew you had to keep it safe. You had to keep it safe, and things were not happening. What is this? And maybe what is this? Why are you feeling ignored, Libra? Having sleepless nights. Why are you having sleepless nights? King of Swords, Knight of Cups, and Page of Wands. So I feel like for a lot of you masculine here, you're wanting to offer love to someone in an idea. You have a great idea and you also want to offer love. Or maybe there was an idea that you had and then something happened, right? What is this miracles that are coming in and you're renewing yourself, recharging yourself? What are the miracles that are coming in for Libra? Whatever you've been investing in, like the investments that you have made, they are going to pay off. They are going to pay off here. King of Pentacles, you could be dealing with a Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but they are going to pay off. You may have to leave someone from the past behind, and like somebody you have good memories about, like a childhood friend or whatever. You may have to okay. What is this King of Pentacles here for Libras with the miracles in what you've invested in? Something that hurt you really bad, Libras, is going to make you very happy. The ending that happened, the painful ending that happened, the mental painful ending that happened is going to make you more stable, and it's going to make you a boss, and it's also going to bring you happiness. The Hierophant is here too, and this is going to help you to really learn from everything that you've gone through, and this is helping you to develop your peaceful home and happiness. What makes you feel good and safe. And this is bringing you happiness. You know, why is this 10 of Swords here? Why was like this is in the past? Is this in the past? 10 of Swords. Yeah, this is the 10 of Swords is what made the wheel turn around for you, made things change for you. I feel like for some of you, you've been having a lot of you've been doing a lot of thinking and really resting your mind, and you may have a hard time to decide what you want to manifest, right? You know that you have to be careful to manifest, because once you start manifesting, you will make things happen, right? So you really clearing your mind before you manifest things. A new start here. Because you are not trying, you don't want no conflict. So you don't want no conflict, Libras. So what is the final message here? Is the Wheel of Fortune a good thing? The Wheel of Fortune is going to bring balance to a situation, and it's going to help you to feel more grounded. And it's going to bring someone that may have it's going to help someone that may have been very defensive, and this is going to help someone else as well open up their heart. And this could be a work situation, or you and two other people, three people could be working together here. This could be working out as well, like lifting weights, stuff like that. But this could also be at work. But this is someone that brings you good memories, or someone like past life. You feel like this past life connection, someone that's been very defensive, or if you have. So the King of Cups here, and then we have the Eight of Swords, and then we have the Justice. You are the only one that's leaving yourself out mentally, okay? Because our mind creates our reality, because we are air sign. All right. So you have really learned to really make sure that your mind is in the right place, so that when you manifest, you're not manifesting the wrong things. You're not manifesting any towers. You're not manifesting any painful endings. You're just manifesting with a rested mind. That's what I got, Libras. Final thoughts. This chair is not comfortable. I'm gonna get myself one of those. You know what I want for a reading? I want one of those hanging chairs. It's like a teardrop. Looks like a teardrop, kind of like it goes up, and and then you sit in it. It's like wicker or something. That's the kind of chair I want, hanging on my ceiling. Still cooking. I use Sweet Baby Ray sauce. Sweet Baby Ray. All right. Scorpios are next. Intermission. Okay, now we're going to do Scorpios. All right, Scorpios are at 157.08. 157.08. Oh, look at that. We're almost there, you guys. It's starting to get easier. All right, Libras are done. And Scorpios are now. All right, Scorpios, what do you need to do to feel more grounded, stable, and secure and happy? What do you need to do to stay more happy, get more happy, secure, and stable? We have, creation, and we have self-love. My goodness, I love this. I love it. I love it. Look, we have balance. And that to me reminds me like maybe you have 3 kids and or maybe you a mother with 2 kids or something like that, or there's justice and balance in a situation that's happening. So this is going to help you to feel more secure and stable. There's going to be spiritual balance in your life as well, and between your children as well. Like they may have been fighting with each other, and once you have that spiritual balance in place, which you are going to create because you are creating that. You have all the power to create that. And this reminds me of wintertime too. And Scorpios are born in the wintertime. So you're using your winter magic to create self-love and self-worth by keeping yourself warm, even in the cold. You know what I mean? So you dress warm and you may go outside and you may sit a chair outside in the snow and you may sit out there in the sun and really absorb the sun, right? Recharge yourself, recharge your batteries so that you can create. And for some of you, like you've been seeing a lot of crap on TV and a lot of gossip about faith, right? So now what you're doing is you're creating your own. You're creating your own balance and you're creating your own self-worth. Sorry if I'm not looking at the camera, but that's the best spot for my camera. And it's through faith, and this is maybe what may have like brought you like instant happiness in the past. Or some people are just happy when they're being deceptive or when they're gossiping, and they love it. Some people love gossiping. See how green that is? They love gossiping, and some people just love watching crap on TV that makes them happy, right? Period. All right. So you are now seeing that, and now you're working on your faith. This is purple, okay? That's what I see here for you. You have seen the deception on TV and the gossip on TV. So now you are creating your own beautiful self-love, self-worth, and balance in your life. That's what I see. And you are recovering as well. You are recovering. I felt like not leaving it at that shit because I believe that energy manifests. And so those were 2 things that you are leaving behind, and you're doing this. You're recovering. You're recovering from your insecurity, and you may have been a victim, when it comes to love. So you are recovering from that as well. So what is balance here for Scorpios? What are the balance here for Scorpio? What's the balance for Scorpio? Why is that card of balance here for Scorpio? Yeah, because your house is not, and this is truth. This is like you're going to be like making rules for your house, for your family, for your life, and you're not going to let anybody tell your kids what's right or what's wrong. You're going to do it. Okay. Truth, clarity. This came in reverse. So this is like the balance here is not your home is not feeling safe. Your home is not feeling, spiritually secure. And so that's why you're going to put your foot down, right? You're going to tap into your Queen of Swords energy, which is logic, and you're going to plan how to find the balance in your home. Okay, so how are we finding balance that's going to make you feel secure? How can we turn the 4 of Wands the right way up? What can Scorpio do? By doing everything through love, through loving emotions, and just like small loving gestures. You know what I mean? It's a thought. It's a positive thought, positive action. Why is this Page of Cups here that you take? What is this Page of Cups doing that you're taking action? You may be apologizing for hurting someone or leaving someone, pretending like someone doesn't exist, Could be a King of Swords. You have good ideas. Could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You may have good ideas. You may have some good ideas, some good spiritual ideas here as well. and you're going to lead with love. So there may have been a painful ending here as well. And that could have been just in your mind as well. And for some of you, you could have gone through some surgery. Why is the Ten of Swords here for Scorpios of like what you're finding balance as well. Maybe you have felt very alone in the past, right? So this is what I see here is you're learning to love yourself. That's what I see here as well, self-worth. But you're becoming the Empress, right? And that's what's turning your house the right way up. And this is these new ideas are like, these are about your spirit and about your heart that you're making. That is bringing the balance. It's making you feel more that you can create anything. That you can create anything. Like the Empress here. You are a creator. You are one with the creator, I should say. I mean, like you are an earthly creator, but the higher creator works with us to create our abundance down here. So what are you creating here? What are you creating here? You're connecting to spirit by doing whatever. So like you may be doing little rituals, right? Whatever you do, it's with nature. Something with nature you're doing that, you know, that is bringing in your manifestation, your spiritual manifestations to have these spiritual ideas. What is the Ace of Wands? The aces are brand new things and new ideas. So you may have felt left out in the cold by certain, you know, groups, churches, whatever, people. So now you are creating your own. You're creating your own strength, you know. You're manifesting your own strength here. And you're planning to offer love here with someone. What are you self-worth? What is the self? What are you doing? So you're finding your balance, and then this is going to make things move quickly. What is this Tower? Ooh. Okay. Why did the Tower show itself? Family. Okay. Okay, we have the Star card. So healing, family issues. Healing family issues. Okay, that's what you're doing. Healing family issues. Not wanting to, you know, have anything. You don't want any bad karma. Yeah, you don't want any bad karma. You don't want any confusion. Yeah, you want solid offers, right? So you are healing family. You are here. Here's the card of Aquarius as well. We got the card of Libra, Justice here. We got the Empress. What is it that's going to happen quickly and you're going to be recovering? Seeing things from a different perspective, the Hangman. And then we got the King of Pentacles. And then we got the Queen of Cups. Hey, Tracy! Happy New Year! Hope you all is doing good. Yeah, all doing good. Why is the King of Pentacles here? You could be having someone from the past come back, Scorpios. Okay, King of Pentacles could be an earth sign. This person may want like a home with you. This may shock you as well. This person has a very strong spirit, and they know how to plan. That's what I got for you, Scorpio. It's so nice to see you, Tracy. I was sick over the holidays. I felt like reaching out to you a couple times, but I'm just like, no, I just don't want to bring her down. But happy holidays. Happy belated. All right, we're doing Saggies next. I'm going to have a puff of my cigarette, okay? I just need one puff. I don't like super need it, but I want it. I've been on here for, 2 hours. That's pretty good not having a cigarette for 2 hours. And the more I'm like, I haven't set my plan yet. So once I set my schedule on here, it'll be easier for me to quit smoking. Because if I'm busy on here, like a lot. And I'm going to be doing a lot of different readings and then do my other channel too. So if I'm busy doing my housework and my other things and everything, and then doing on this and this, all that's going to be very busy. I'm not even going to have time to eat. I'm not even going to have time to go pee or anything. Yes, and me too. I'm glad I'm better too. Except for like a little bit of the rash that I got from the medication that I was on. It gave me a bit of a rash, and so that's almost healed now. So like I just got a little bit, like it made me break out again. I got a little mark right there. I got a couple marks on my belly. So, my Haley don't like it when my body's being attacked by anything. Because Haley will not be very kindly to us. All right, so now we're going to do Saggies. All right, I just needed a puff anyway. Put it out. And I'm not a vapor. I'm not going to ever vape. Vaping is worse than cigarettes, okay? Just saying, it is. So we got 109, 11. 109, 11. Saggy wedges. All right, what does Saggy wedges need to do to get a better life? Better life. To feel secure and safe. You got persevere. Don't give up. Saggies, don't give up. And then we got gratitude. Be grateful. Maybe you need to be grateful for your mama. Maybe you need to be grateful for your sister or your wife or your husband, or if you're lesbians, each other. I don't know. It's two women. So however, but it's the energy, right? It's energy. Okay. It's just feminine energy. Males have feminine energy too. All right. Anyways, doesn't matter. It's Saggies. Okay. We have enlightenment, and then we'll do one more. What do you need to feel safe and secure? Okay, so I see it's the perception of it. Like, so how do you see things? How do you see something, right? So how do you see your faith? Do you see it like is there a bunch of women gossiping about love, or do you see your faith as something that you can create with others? Like, that's what I see here. And then I see workaholic. So faith is in the bottom of the deck here. So Saggies, what are you persevering on here? What is it? What are you being suggested to persevere on here? Notice the reoccurring physical and emotional feelings as they are signifying divine guidance. So what do you need to persevere on here? Whatever tower moment happened. If a tower moment happened in your life or in someone that you care about, whatever, like these are general. If a tower moment happened, persevere. Don't give up. Okay. If something, if you're working on a project and it fell apart and then nothing worked out, let's say you made this beautiful clay, whatever. You made this beautiful clay thing and you had it all done and you're so proud of it, and all of a sudden, kaput, all fucking broke apart, right? So let's say it's something like that. Okay. Not something very serious. I don't like the serious towers. But I don't feel the serious towers from this, because it's telling you whatever your tower happened in your life, just don't give up, persevere. And this could be you and another person here. Again, don't give up on each other. Have gratitude, be grateful for each other, right? If you are a Saggy that could have a Saggy friend, don't give up on each other. Be grateful that you have somebody like that. Be grateful that you have this person that loves you. Maybe for some of you, it's your mother. For some of you, it's a sister. Some of you, it's a friend. So why is the tower here? And why do you need to be persevering and be grateful? Because the tower is here, and this is going to help you to work on yourself and work on your pinnacles. And this is going to help you to move to calmer waters. Okay. with a person that you are grateful for. Okay. So this is going to help you to move to calmer waters with the person that you're grateful for, that you have gratitude for. And this is going to help you to work on your pentacles as well. And this is going to help you to mentally have like more peace, like by moving to calmer waters. And this is going to help you to take a leap of faith. This is going to help you to take a leap of faith here, okay? So this could be a leap of faith towards someone that emotionally gets you. And when I see the Two of Cups, it doesn't mean that it's lovers automatically, okay? So yeah, this person may get you emotionally, that you and this person may feel like you get each other emotionally, okay? So maybe it is a leap of faith because this is the faith card here. So have faith that this is going to lead you, yeah, to this person that gets you and secure a home that you want. So working on your pentacles, moving to calmer waters mentally with someone after a tower that happened, okay, after a shocking moment that happened, or something may have totally broke apart, right? So what is this enlightenment here? So enlightenment here, which is like, you know, this could be somebody guiding you or asking you to guide someone here. And I feel like this is going to bring you a lot of happiness, but I feel like you're indecisive about it. Why are you indecisive about the guidance, about guiding someone here? Why are you indecisive? Or, you know, judgment. You feel like you're going to do, okay, so you could be dealing with a Gemini. You may feel like this person may judge you. Why do you feel like this person is going to judge you if you allow them to guide you? Because maybe you want to apologize for something. And maybe you want to work with this person. This could have been a person that you could have met at work or like, you know, social media, whatever. What is this? What is this Page of Cups doing here? Why are you wanting to offer love and loving emotions? You may feel like very burdened about like feeling invested in like somebody here. Like you may feel like you can't sleep and you carry a lot of burden. So you may feel like this person, you may feel like wanting to say sorry to this person because of maybe you caused them some sleepless nights, or maybe you caused them some burdens, and maybe you made them feel like that you're going to work with them. And then you felt like, oh, I don't know if it's worth it. So what do you need to keep on going with it? What's perception? What do you need to see differently? What do you need to see differently? How do you manifest? How do you manifest? Do you manifest like we always create things, like we're always mentally manifesting. Wherever our mind goes, our reality goes. Okay. And a lot of people don't realize it. Like if they have just negative thoughts after thoughts after thoughts, it's going to end up in a tower. It's going to end up in a bad space when you always have negative thoughts. But anyway, so perception is like, how do you manifest love? Perception here. Perception. How do you offer love? Do you like, so like this is one way to manifest offering love, you know, by making an offering. You know, she's offering raspberry. She's got raspberries, you know? So that's sweet. And it's, you know, raspberry is sweet and it's pink, you know, that's it could be like a sign that you love someone, you know, that's how you manifest love. Like if you like someone, or if you want to work with someone, let's say you want to work with someone, or if you want to like even take a leap of faith with someone, you know, you can be sweet and give them a little, you know, bring them a little basket of fruit or something. That's how you start, by being kind. And maybe this will help them, like, you know, that Page of Cups, that's what a Page of Cups is. Page of Cups is a little gift, like a little gift. It could be an ice cream cone. It could be a coffee. It could be whatever you consider like a little gesture. And you know what if you feeling left out about it, like love, like somebody that loves you, or like unconditional love, or that Two of Cups, or manifesting love, you know, the only thing that kept you away from it is not having faith not having faith and listening to the gossip, and maybe you work too hard. So you need to recharge yourself, right? Connect to the sun, or take some vitamin D. But, you know, in the past, you may have dealt with a lot of toxic people, and then they ended up leaving you out in the cold in the end, right? So somebody that loves you would never do that to you, okay? So these people that may have been the ones that were gossiping, and this could have been at work, and they may have overworked you. And faith would never do that, right? All right. Let's find a message here on how to manifest love and take this leap and really take this 2 cups. And if you are resonating with any of these readings, and if you have questions, like a personal question about like some part of the reading that really resonated, and you want some like personal answers towards your own life about certain things, you could donate a few bucks and I can do that at the end. So the final message here is always make sure you're fair. And sometimes we have to keep our emotions. Sometimes we have to keep some things to ourselves. The moon here, okay? So some things we have to keep to ourselves, and this is going to help us really feel like grounded emotionally and physically. Like, and I just thought of something too. Like when I used to like go on the YouTube streets, and like, I want to say is that if you don't want someone else, like let's say you donate to a channel, and you know, and as soon as you donate to a channel, maybe if you don't want others to know, that may try to sabotage you, whatever, or try to make you feel bad or whatever it is. Maybe do it in secret, like, you know what I mean? Don't tell everybody. Not everybody, maybe you don't need a shout out for it, you know what I mean? Maybe you just need a private shout out for it, because sometimes that's safer, right, when it comes to that. All right. That's what I got for Saggy Wedgies. Who's having dinner? Very true. About the negative thoughts, yes. You know, it even says that in the Bible for those people that are like, go read the Bible, go read the Bible, go read the Bible. Every time you talk to them, they say, go read the Bible. And they don't even know you do. And they're like, go read the Bible. Okay, and it says this in the Bible too, that death and life is in the tongue. What the hell does that mean? Why are we not supposed to curse? See, people, sometimes it's not good for people to know how much power they have, okay? If they are going to be bad with their power, and that's why not everybody knows their gifts, okay? Not everybody knows what their gifts are, because they would destroy shit in their world and everybody else's, okay? So we have to, and you know, like we watch a lot of those movies where like, you know, there was children that had gifts, right? And their parents knew, and people around them knew, older people, they all knew that these kids had gifts. And so they had to guide them the right way to use those gifts. So when you recognize the gifts in people and you see them, you can guide those people through to the wisdom of those gifts to be able to use them right. Anyways, let's move on to Capricorns at 2224. 222-222-204. Wow. Oh, wow. Okay, let's see. Now I'm hungry since someone said dinner. Have a good night, Will. Enjoy your dinner. What you having? All right, let's see. What do Capricorns need to do to be able to have a more grounded, peaceful life? We got the soulmate. Victim. So you may have been a victim of a soulmate love, you know, for some of you. But it's saying to persevere, you know. So we have create, you know, you may be creating your life after, you know, after like being victimized, after, you know, somebody hurt you when it comes to love, because this is love. And the soulmate is the first card. So like the soulmate may have hurt you, you know what I mean? And so you now are creating purity and pure, like you're creating with your, with the energy that is being shared with you. And for some of you Capricorns, you know, you have had losses in your life too. And something here was destined. So it's asking you not to give up after a loss, right? So something was destined, okay? And not to give up after a loss, right? Like, and here's the completion. Something that happened was a completion. And so, let's see. Why is soulmate here with victim? My one folder keeps popping up and it says manage folder. So you may be working on your pentacles, Capricorn, and you may have somebody, or you may feel like somebody is very indecisive, like somebody's not making a decision. You may feel like this person is your soulmate, or they, you know, maybe they are your soulmate. You know, we have many soulmates, and you know, soulmates are rare, more rare than soul connections. Okay, soul connections, twin flames, whatever. Twin flames are like kind of our lessons. They're like the people that mirror us. You know what I mean? Soulmates, they have the best intentions for each other. That's to me, soulmates are, okay. So, and soulmates can't be one-way situation, right? So it, you know, we have, so you have, so there's been a lot of conflict in your life, or whatever, or maybe in this person's life. There's been a lot of toxicity, fights, and you know, stuff like that. Maybe this why this person is not making a decision, and it could be just focus on work, right? So Capricorn, the person that you may feel like is your soulmate is what it's saying here, but take everything as a general, right? Because these are not for every Capricorn. Because you know, we can never possibly do for everyone. But I feel like whoever you're thinking about here is just focused on their money. Like they're focused on their security. And I feel like maybe you're just focused on your security here, but you are like, why are you feeling like a victim here though? Why are you feeling victimized? You could be dealing with someone that may not feel that, you know what I mean? And they may have already dealt with someone like you. You know what I mean? Even if you feel like a person is your soulmate, that person may have already dealt with someone else like you. And so when you come along, you just remind them of, you know, the familiar thing, right? That I was talking about. So because I see that you have been, you know, a victim of like circumstance or whatever you may have been a victim of, but you have learned from it. See, when we stay in that victim mentality, then we create more victim energy, or we create more victim energy. If we ground ourselves, we ground our emotions and our physical, we feel safe physically, and our emotions feel safe. That's when we can learn from it, right? Our mind can learn from it. So keep yourself safe, keep yourself emotionally safe and grounded, and love around loving people. How can you heal the victimhood is by having faith in the Most High, you know, having faith that, you know, like, you don't need to know everything that is ahead of you. You know what I mean? There's going to be a lot of like trust that happens, and there's going to be a lot of like, there's going to be a lot of emotions that happens when you do take this leap of faith. And you are grounded, and you are like really grounded in your own energy. And I feel like I'm reading for a lot of feminine Capricorns here. What are you creating here? What are you creating? Why is the Five of Swords here why is the Five of Swords here? And then like I see the native ancestors here. Why is the Five of Swords here with creation? Emperor. So you thought like, okay, so I see the Emperor here. If you are masculine Capricorn, or whoever your masculine is, they thought that they had to, they may have sabotaged something here. So a masculine energy may have sabotaged something here, okay? They may have sabotaged something here, try to get away with something. They may have been creating something here. But what they did is they created a completion. What they did is they created a completion. Why did this person create over here when there was, what does this completion have to do with, what does creation have to do with completion here? So creation has to do with unconditional love, and completion has to be with, like, you know, it has to do with endings, you know, whether it's someone who passed away, just know that they're with you. You know what I mean? They're there with you when you're grieving over them. They're there with you. Like if we grieve a loved one, they are there with us when we're thinking about them, when we're sad about them. They're there to help us feel better. You know that. So why is the Five of Swords here? So you are willing to fight for love here. That's what I'm getting. You're fighting for love now. You're fighting for your destiny and love here. Success. So the Wheel of Fortune in the bottom, the Wheel of Fortune shows itself here, and then we have defensiveness. We have the Success card, Six of Wands, and Ace of Cups. So you are fighting. You're not going to give up until you have that unconditional love, or that new love that you want here. You are very defensive when it comes to, if you're in this energy, you're not going to be open to the universe. Things will be slow for you if you are putting your guard up. You're like, no, and then you're like that. Like if you're still in this energy, like feeling defensive, feeling hurt, and feeling confused, Capricorns, things will turn around for you, okay? And you may feel like you don't belong somewhere, but the right thing for you is like slow and steady wins the race, right? And this is going to help you to open up your emotions and to keep on going forward, okay? Well, that was a lot. You may have some deceptive energy around you, or maybe you're the deceptive energy. I don't know. Like, you only know yourself. All right, we are on Aquarius. Because Tracy's an Aquarius, and she's my longest member. She's my longest moderator, other than Will. And she's been a really great supporter in all ways. Even, me and her are friends. We've talked, and like me and her, we talk on the phone sometimes. We give each other space, and then we'll talk once in a while. All right, Aquarius 222. No, 232 19. 322 19. Oh, now it's 27. Okay, we'll do 27. So we got the Aquarius at 322 27. All right. It's chakra today. I'm not going to use the chakra cards every day, okay? So like I'm not going to use the chakra cards every time that I do a chakra reading, because that can just get really, I don't know. I don't want to see a couple cards every day, same thing. Like I'm going to be using tarot too, but I'm going to be using other cards for different energy. I'm going to kind of match the energy that we're reading about, like the chakra that we're reading about. I'm going to kind of match that energy in the cards like that I pick. So that's how I'm going to do that. So that's going to be exciting. All right, let's see. What does Aquarius need to know for her highest good health in body, mind, and spirit to create that for herself and himself? Prayer, and then seeing it happen. Pray, then watch it happen as you create it or imagine it. We're not doing that. Maybe you're dealing with a Libra as well, Aquarius, because I see like somebody feeling like they have to do it all alone. I know Aquarius are like that too. You're not all alone, okay? You don't have to do it all. You don't have to carry both of the pails. Let somebody else carry the other pail, right? All right, so what does you need to do? What does you need to do? Joy is here. Whatever you feel guilty about, you will be enlightened, you know. Somebody here I feel like okay, so if I'm reading for the younger Aquarius, younger Aquarius, I feel like that you have somebody that is, there's a masculine and a feminine here that you're dealing with. And if you are the masculine and if you are the adult in this situation, there is a masculine and a feminine here. And I see prayer, which is yellow, which is happiness. And then I see there is a younger person that may feel guilty for not trusting a situation, because I see the orange. Orange is your sacred chakra, which we're going to do tomorrow. Sacral chakra tomorrow. Tomorrow's this chakra here, the guilt one. Okay, that's the one we're doing tomorrow. So there is somebody that has some guilt of not helping you more, of not being of more help. And they have had an enlightenment here. Okay, they've had an enlightenment. And I feel like this is going to bring a lot of joy. It's going to bring a lot of joy into your life, Aquarius, especially the feminines. You're going to be so happy because there's 3 cards of yellow here, okay? And only 1 card of like feeling like guilt and, you know, doubting yourself and trust issues and all that crap, you know. We know orange means trust issues. And then the bottom of the deck is that, you know, somebody could have been isolating themselves, you know, putting themselves, you know, hiding themselves, ghosting you. Somebody could have ghosted you as well. This is always a card of ghosting as well. But perception. So, you know, there's gifts here as well. So perception, compassion. So even though they may have been ghosting you or isolating themselves from you, or if you have still, you're still passionate. You still have a perspective, like a perspective. All right, what is prayer here? How can Aquarius have the best? How can Aquarius have their prayers answered? How can Aquarius have of the highest good have their prayers answered? It's showing me that in the past, maybe, like, how can you have your prayers answered is not by leaving yourself out, by saying, oh, I can't do this, or I'm stuck, or I can't. Always finding excuses not to follow what you need to do for the prayers. And then you got your 2 of Cups on the bottom of the deck and the Knight of Wands. So you're always leaving yourself out. So if you're not taking any action, if you're not putting yourself out there, then you're leaving yourself out. And it's only, you can take a step. You don't have to chase no one, especially if you're the feminine. You know, you can flirt with them. You don't have to, like, you know, make the first move necessarily, but you can just move towards them a little bit, or something that you want, that you've been praying for. You can take a step towards it. You don't have to chase it, but you can make it happen. And this is love I see here. And also, like, you've been very strong in manifesting this, and like with, you've been holding back a lot. Somebody could have been, could be very showing me. I'm so horny. How do I say? I'm so horny. Oh my gosh. Like the cards thing. What are you leaving out of yourself out? How are you leaving yourself out of your dream, Aquarius? How are you leaving yourself out of your dream? By not having faith. It went sideways so seriously. By not having faith. That's how you leave yourself out, by not having faith. We're going to put it upright. You're going to have faith from now on. You're going to trust yourself. All right. So what are you feeling guilty about here? What are you feeling guilty about? Or who's feeling guilty here? Why? Why are my cards all like, there's maybe you okay, I saw the Three of Cups, so maybe you feel, you or somebody feels maybe guilty of, like, maybe they had someone else that they were hanging out with. I'm not saying cheating or anything, but maybe they were hanging out with someone else. And that could have been emotionally cheating, but it doesn't have to be even cheating. They could have been just having party. They could have been partying too much. They could have been impatient too much. Whatever that case is here. They ghosted you. There's going to be balance here. What is this? What is guilt here? Why is guilt here? Why is guilt here? Is any of these readings resonating? They do. Let's see. So, there could have been someone that may have not trusted a situation, or maybe you or someone else, but whatever the guilt is here, there's going to be movement forward from the guilt, whatever this guilt is. Why is guilt here? You could be, for some of you could have child or children. For some of you could be dealing with someone that reminds you of, like, past life, childhood memories and stuff like that. Somebody that may have left you confused and brokenhearted, or left your options open here. So this person may feel guilty for doing that to you, and they don't want to give up on you. What is this? What is this? What is this? It's the Queen of Wands in reverse. Knight of Swords. Sleepless nights and a lot of messages. Knight of Swords. What is guilt here for not giving up? What is guilt here? Don't feel guilty for, like, nurturing yourself, and, like, don't feel guilty for nurturing yourself and making sure you're grounded and stable, okay? Don't feel guilty for that, and finding your own balance. Don't feel guilty for that. And also, you could have been dealing with an earth sign, somebody that may have been into negative spirituality, or they may have thought that they were, I don't know, like, you may have dealt with someone that may have dabbled into spirituality, and they may not know what they were doing in the past too. Like, the Queen of Wands came in reverse, right? So that's what that means to me. So what is enlightenment here? What is enlightenment here? Your enlightenment is like emotional fulfillment, like having you have learned, or you have maybe taught someone, if you have learned to really control your emotions, to have to own your emotions, even especially if you're masculine, and if you're younger, you have learned this from, like, maybe your ancestors. You really to control your own emotions, and you know what you want now that you've learned to control your emotions, and this is bringing you balance and justice. The Hermit too. So that's like that soul searching. So the enlightenment here, you may have done some soul searching, and this is bringing you balance when it comes to your emotions. It helps you balance your emotions. A lot of us have, like, hard time expressing our emotions. A lot of us have a hard time emotionally responding to people that are hurtful towards us. Like, you know what I mean? That's what we all are learning to control our emotions over. Like, don't let someone else's being hurtful towards you or trying to be hurtful towards you, don't let that affect your emotions. And that's what we have to learn to do, is not let negative people affect our emotions. And I think that's what you've done here, Aquarius. How can you bring joy into your life more? How can you bring joy into your life more? By just, like, you know, loving on yourself, nurturing yourself, you know, nurturing yourself like you are the abundant four queens all in one, the Empress. You are the top, you know, you are the top queen, Empress. You are the Empress. You are the one that has all the stars on your head, you know. You are living your life, body, mind, and spirit. So focus on yourself and your spiritual path as well. Your spiritual path to heavenly love, unconditional love, like a person that loves you like Jesus does, or God does. The lovers. What is this? What is this? Options. Why is the Seven of Swords here? Four of Swords. So you have options. God has preserved you too, Chasey. Final message for Aquarius. Why is the Ace of Cups and the Empress and the Nine of Cups come out with the Queen of Pentacles? Why did the Fool card? Why they all come out? Because you are emotionally grounded. You are so emotionally grounded. Like, you know, you're loving and you can embody anybody. You can embody your Queen of Cups at any time. You can embody your Queen of Wands at any time. The Queen of Wands is very vibrant, very sexy, very beautiful. She likes to be seen. She likes to, like, you know, be prideful and all that. You can, you know, you can be the Queen of Swords, but you know what? You are the Queen of Swords. That is your sun sign. And you know, we have to be more than just the Queen of Swords. We have to be more than just our sun sign, because all those other queens are waiting to be us, you know? All that queen energy, the love, you know, we want all those areas, right? As the queen, or as the Empress, we get all those areas. We get all those areas. We get the financial stability, which is the Queen of Pentacles. We get the emotional stability, which is the Queen of Cups. We get enough love that our emotions are not all fucked up, you know, and we get clear communication from people, so that we can learn to, or we get really fucked over, and then we really learn to know what is true and what's not, because we are the Queen of Swords. And then I did say them all, didn't I? Okay. So in the bottom of the deck here you are, my loves. Aquarius, there you are. Look at that. And things that will happen quickly for you as well. But because you've already been planning something here for a while. I know those ones that follow me, they've been planning their perfect family, their perfect business, whatever it is. And they've already had people try to get away with shit, and already, like, you know, have people, like, you know, celebrating. Yeah. And you know the truth, and you know what is, what isn't. Okay, final message. I did say that already, but we'll go to Pisces, the last one. So find your balance. Make sure you think before you plan your life, and you know, and if someone doesn't see your love, move on, right? Someone doesn't see it, move on. That's what we do, you know. I feel like there's someone here that may have in the past, like, missed your cup, and they're now trying to rush in, and because they see that you are very independent and you're very single. Okay, that's what I see here, Aquarius. Somebody's trying to rush in and see if they can still get that cup that they may have missed in the past, or they don't want to miss it this time. Swagger. I can't believe, like, I'm still, like, all, like, full of beans and vinegar and stuff, and I got one more sign to do, and, like, normally by now I'm totally drained. So I guess because I took a few months off, I shook off some of the negative energy that was in my chat, being needy and being being me, and never paid a damn thing. So maybe that's why, right? Because now there's positive energy in here today. I love it. I love it. If you're new here, thank you for being here. I want to keep the energy up and to be able to keep the reader's energy going like this. You guys are amazing today, okay? I just want to say you're amazing. And I'm glad that any negative energy that tried to be like all selfish and shit that never did a thing for me or my channel, I am thankful and thank God for them to not be here. Period. Point blank. I am sick and tired of the energy that drag you down, and they are so messed up that they want everything for free, and then they get messed up even more because you don't fuck with people that help you. Just saying. People, stop fucking with people that help you, okay? Stop forgetting about those people that help you spiritually and emotionally and mentally. People seem to forget that, eh? They only remember the energy of money or things. A lot of people. And I am total opposite. Yeah. If you brought me a watermelon instead of the money for the watermelon, I'd rather have the watermelon. That means that saves me the trip to go get it. You know what I mean? Like I'd rather have the thing that like the I don't want money. I see more like if I need something, I'd rather have that than like I mean, but that's just in general. But yeah, 249.25. 249.25. So I'm a little bit triggered about what was said to me in like the recap of like so now I pretty much have my moderators in here, but I was on that Kendra G show, right? Kendra G channel. And so there's two guys that are like they make reaction videos, and the guy was racist on there, and I do want to deal with that. I do want to respond to everything he said about me, and then I want to do some things. Okay, I want to humble these motherfuckers. Okay, I want to humble them because I'm going to put them in tears because I'm going to tell them some things about themselves. Okay, so people that want to hurt me by calling me a cracker, you don't fucking know me, okay? I ain't no fucking cracker, bitch. And that's for that motherfucker that called me a fucking cracker, bitch. Okay? And he also called me a fucking crackhead. I've never touched drugs in my life, and maybe you're sitting there snorting your coke. I saw that too. So don't even fucking come at me. I ain't no fucking follower of like rappers and shit. Okay, if that's jar and you're just making fun of people, that's the best you can do. You're low. Anyways, that's all I gotta say about the motherfuckers. I'm sure they're watching like they would never watch me on my own content. They only watch me on like some idol worshiper. See you next Tuesday. Yeah, the other side, the Queen of Swords comes out when people want to mess with my spirit, okay? And want to mess with my emotions or my spirit. I ain't gonna tell the fucking world who the fuck I am. I was on there to fucking like teach you a fucking lesson, bitch. I'll humble you fucking freaking money ass. Throwing money ass. Don't come for me. I'm a minimalist, okay? We don't float, we don't swim in the same seas, man. Mystical star. You made a food. Oh, is that what who are you? Is that who you are? See what I did? See, I told you their bitches are watching me. Their little fucking, what do they call it? Their little monkeys are watching me. Their little fucking monkeys are watching me. See, I saw it. It's already coming in. All right, Pisces, stop with it. Let's go. Okay, I'm going to start Pisces thing at time again. Okay, so 252. Pompous ass bitches. Pompous ass bitches. Yeah, I know. Negative content really wins, right? I try not to. Okay. Maybe there's a Pisces that's the deal. I'd like to tell these people what my cards tell me about them, what my spirit guides tell me about them, and I could put them all in tears, man. I can make them all cry, okay, with their feelings. I can make them all remember things that made them really sad, made them really sad, okay. So don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me because I know a lot of shit I don't want to fucking know. Period. All right, let's read Pisces. All right, I gotta stop. Those who judge will be judged. Negative energy will come back at them. Exactly. You know what? When money doesn't really matter, what are you gonna do, money freaks? What are you gonna do when money doesn't fucking matter? When money isn't gonna fucking save your soul. Period. All right, Pisces. What does Pisces need to know to be grounded and stable? Keep on working on it. Keep on working on it. Don't give up. So we got workaholic. Maybe that's what you've been doing, is working a lot, working very hard, perseverance. No, I kind of went on that show because I kind of felt bad for a lot of people that were being humiliated by an idiot. And she's going to answer that. She's going to answer for that to God, because of the shit that she puts people through. And some of these people have severe trauma. And she don't consider people as human beings. She thinks they're just like, I don't know. Her show is more for Black people and young people, like maybe in their 20s. People that don't care about nothing yet. All right, Pisces, what do we got? What is your advice to be workaholic here? Karma is right. So you may be wanting to move to calmer waters with someone here. Move away from the conflict. Maybe you've been working too hard. Maybe you need to just, get away for a minute, have a getaway, right? Pisces, this is going to help you to have a little getaway from your work, like if you've been like me and even though I don't come on YouTube and I'm not on my channel, doesn't mean I don't work. I'm doing things all the time. I'm creating a business. I'm not a fucking welfare bum, or you know what I mean. They were making fun of that too. So my disability, they were making fun of. I don't think any of you bitches ever saved anybody that you love's life that has anything negative to say. So we have the King of Pentacles pop out. So it says, don't give up. Queen of Pentacles, don't give up. For those feminine, for those of you that are feminine Pisces, female Pisces, if you're the female, make sure you're grounded. And that's what we're doing in this reading here. We're not giving up. We're grounding yourself. You're grounding yourself. Okay, so for some of you, if you go on this trip, if you go on this little getaway or move to calmer waters for someone, this is going to be very, very nurturing for you to do that. What is this confusion that you're dealing with? What are you confused about? Okay, you're confused about somebody not accepting your love, or not accepting the love that was offered to them by the Creator. And this has caused a tower moment. Now you're confused. So there's a tower moment that happened because someone didn't accept your love, or did not see that you were offering them love. Maybe they were just like, someone, when people go through severe depression and anxiety and all that, sometimes they don't really even notice anybody around them. You live with them, they don't even notice you. You try to talk, you try to get their eye contact. They don't even make eye contact with you. And it makes sense because, the window, the eyes are the window to the soul. And if people are healing and they're feeling unsafe when it comes to grief and stuff like that, and healing and that, You don't want to be letting people look in your eyes, like especially people that don't deserve it. You know what I mean? So, what is destined here for you? So if someone doesn't see your love, then you don't need to stay there. That is what your destiny is that if someone doesn't see that your love, that you are offering them love, and that caused the tower and confusion for you, then you know your destiny is to walk away from that. If it's not your 10 of cups, if it's not your wish, and your 9 of cups and 10 of cups, then it's only 8 of cups. That's disappointments. So you're going to walk away from that. Your destiny is to walk away from that and to walk towards something that you're very passionate about. This could be something that you may have done when you're a child, when you're younger. You know, this is maybe someone that you may have known when you're younger, or they make you feel like they're somebody from your childhood, or somebody that you can just be yourself with. King of Swords. So this could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius masculine that you could be dealing with, that you may be walking. Let's see. So I see the single card. You are very independent here. Why is the Page of Wands here with the 6 of Cups? Page of Wands, 6 of Cups, 2 of Wands, and the Temperance and the King of Cups. Judgment. So what I see here is that you're heading towards someone that makes you feel more happy, that makes you feel more peaceful, that makes you feel more loved, and more like somebody that, will take you out, somebody to take you out for dinner, somebody that wants things with you. They want, divine to judge it. They want it to be like divine counterpart, divine partner. And then we got the Fool card here. Somebody that does want to take a leap of faith with you and make you that solid offer with you. So you have learned that if somebody doesn't give and they just, hide things from you and stuff, they don't see your love, then if they don't see your love, they're not going to see, they don't love themselves. So they have a lot of healing to do. The Moon card. So, you don't even know that, there is a brand new beginning here of happy family here for you, Pisces. Brand new start here, the World card and 10 of Cups. You don't know that yet, though. You don't see that yet. But all this is going to lead you there. That's what I got for you, Pisces. All right. Do you have a question, Tracy? You are the only paying member. Thank you so much for that Christmas gift that you gifted me. Thank you so much. And I owe you. So, shoot away. Thank you. All right. So tell me, what would you like to, if you want an oracle, if you want one of the other messages, like one of the archangel messages, like the big ones, the power angels or the angels of abundance, let me know. Thank you, everybody. At least I should have had at least 12 likes, okay? 13 if you count the membership reading. So every reading that I did 13 readings tonight, and every reading should get a like at least. At least. I know there should be like 100 likes and readings and all that, and views and all that, but YouTube, you better do better and I'll do better, okay? YouTube, you show me you can do better and I'll do better. You do more algorithm, push my videos more. Tell people I'm the most amazing reader ever. YouTube algorithm, the AI, tell them. Oh, yes, an angel message, please. Yes. All right, let's grab them. Ooh, my butt. Ooh, my butt. My butt, my butt, my butt, my butt. Do, 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 do. Okay. We got the powerful angel tarot. The Archangel Power Tarot. Oh, look who fell out. Look who fell out. The Emperor. The Emperor. The boss fell out. Woo! These are big cards. We only had one troll from that place come here. Now they can come in if they want. They can give me a view. The trolls can all come in and give me a view right now. Since I'm done and they're not going to bother me. Hit that like button. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Maybe I need to say more swear words like bitches. Bitches. Just kidding. No, I don't know what's going on, but was it on this channel? I have the last little bit. I've had only males watching me, not females. So, you know, ladies, I feel like ladies, you need to like catch up on the readings because I think the males have been watching. The male readers have been watching. So yeah, the male readers have been watching. So, I mean, the males have been watching the readings. So it's time for the females to catch back up again, watch the readings. All right, message for my beautiful friend, Tracy Oceanfire 77. What is a message for her? We have Archangel. I just turned it the wrong way. Oh. Yummy, ate too much. Oh. Hit that like button, Will. Did you hit it yet? Did you hit it yet? Mystical Star came back, did they? Anyways, Tracy, this is your message. It says the 7 of our Raphael. And this is like the 7 chakras. So it's basically saying keep on working on all your chakras and you're going to be perfect. Because you're an Aquarius. You can be a healer of the ages. And I need to put my glasses on it because I can't see. So we have the time to make a decision. Be clear about what you want and take action, and a need for detoxification. A need for detoxification. So we're already doing like kind of that. We're doing it like verbally here. And so like basically I'm going to go through all the chakras every day this week. And so basically everybody that comes and joins me here is going to be on their path to aligning all their chakras, and that does help to detoxify. And that once we are detoxify ourselves and we recharge ourselves, then we can take action. And I have to do that. I have to like recharge my energy every day. Every day, I have to think about things of ways I can do it, like. You know, because we're like a battery. Like you can't just charge your phone one day and then like wait 3 days to charge it again. You know what I mean? One more message for Tracy. King of Raphael. We got King of Raphael, warm, generous, and honorable and refined. Sexy man too. Look at that. Look at him. Look at him, Tracy. It says, yes, it is safe to trust the ability to accomplish many things at once. Follow your creative passion. These are both earthly cards. Like these are both green. Green is earth here, but it's also the heart chakra for me. I think this is it. Well, this is the King of Pentacles, Raphael. So you could be dealing with an earth sign that Archangel Raphael. Oh no, this is water. King of Raphael is water. Oh yeah, this is water. You know, to me, the pink would be more water, but in this deck, it is the green ones. And to me, I feel like they're more earth, but they're not more earth. 5 of Ariel. Okay, so yeah, so this is water. So the Seven of Raphael is like the Seven of Cups. Like you have options as well. Once you heal yourself and you detoxify yourself, you have to make a decision of what you want. Take action on that, and it is safe for you to trust the ability to accomplish anything. And that is because you are. I mean, you could be dealing with a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, like I said. And then we have the, let's shuffle again. What is another message here? Ooh. So we have Five of Gabrielle. It is a challenge that you can resolve. Withdraw from the drama of others. Have patience with yourself and those around you. And this is fire. So the Five of Gabrielle is gossip, maybe. Gabrielle is gossip, right? Gabrielle is gossip. That's what I get from it. The challenge that you maybe, so if there's fights, it's also the Five of Wands, right? So that's also fighting. If you just distance yourself from it, have patience and withdraw yourself from those around you that are causing you, drama. And then we have the Seven of Michaels. This is air, by the way. So we have the Seven of Michaels, which is, there is a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review all of your details. So somebody could send you like a young person to help you, like somebody, a helper. See that? So Archangel Michael may send you somebody to help you, around like chores and stuff like that, right? So you don't have to do all of that alone. What it says. But there's also going to be, like, I feel like a masculine that comes into your life here. So this is someone that is, this person can accomplish anything. So, and this is a warm and generous and honorable and a refined person. So the changes in your life are happening. So we got the tower here, but this tower is very well not, this is a tower that's not falling apart. See that? So you could be watching your tower and nothing breaking up. So it says change in your life. Archangel Samuel. A sudden realization that offers the freedom and a break free from a procrastination. Embrace the opportunity that changes bring. So that's what I got. Strength and grace through kindness and self-confidence and forgiveness. Archangel Ariel. Alrighty. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of here. I will timestamp them in a little bit. I'm going to take a little break, and then I'm going to timestamp these readings, and I'll see you guys next time. See you tomorrow. Hopefully, guys. I am planning on coming back here tomorrow. You guys know that I try really hard. And I'd like it if you guys actually were upset with me if I didn't come back. Hold me to it. Leave me comments in my videos saying, where are you? Be a little bit like that with me. Okay. Don't be afraid. All right. Let me know when you guys want me to come back sometimes. Because sometimes I feel like on this channel, it's nobody really cares sometimes, I feel like. So if you really want me to do more readings, make sure you leave it in the comments, All right. God bless everyone. Thank you so much for being here.